We online? I don't know.
Seems that way.
We have the camera on the players.
Well, player at this point doesn't seem like NICBOOM's opponent has actually dropped it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, how is it going, everybody? Let's scoot in a little bit. I'm stepping on my cord.
Good job.
All right, we're good. How is it going, everybody at home? This is April Annihilation Pokken Tournament DX Top 8. And we got Gucci-ass NICBOOM. We got Shippo. We got ReyDelEmpire. We got Rokso. We got Flegar. We got Euclase. We got...
Tri-State's finest, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much just Tri-State. It's just Tri-State.
It's just Tri-State, but it's not actually a region that you could sleep on.
Every Monday night. 8 p.m. Twitch.tv/ReyDelEmpire. What? Okay.
Oh, no. I heard that. I don't even know if they heard that, but it's like, you know what? He tried for that promo.
Know.
If you guys didn't hear it, then work a little on listening a little faster. Because he just loves to talk that fast. It's just the way the white chocolate is.
Yeah, the white chocolate. Yep. But how are you doing, Sandy?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Not bad. I just ate a lot of KFC.
What kind of KFC, though?
Drumsticks.
Drumsticks? Were they flavored?
I don't know. It's just KFC. I eat it.
you didn't care as long as it was protein.
Yeah.
You're like, as long as the protein's there, then I don't really care.
It's sustenance. I eat for sustenance, not for flavor. Okay, I do season my chicken, though. I do season my food.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I would be a little bit worried if you didn't. And then next thing you know, it's like, okay, we've got a carnivore here that's probably close to being a cannibal because he's open to anything.
Bruh.
He's open to anything.
That's crazy.
You're in a DFW kind of mood when it comes to chicken.
Damn.
As far as I'm concerned.
That's wild.
What about barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken's phenomenal.
I guess it depends on how it's made.
Yeah. There's good barbecue chicken. See, the thing is, I've never really had bad barbecue chicken. I've only just had, like, mediocre. Like, yeah, I could eat this barbecue chicken. And I've had, like, beautiful barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying?
So the beautiful barbecue chicken, was it homemade or was it store-bought?
Homemade. I never get good store-bought barbecue chicken.
Never store-bought?
Nah.
Okay, guys, now you know, since White Chocolate has said it, and he's really experienced with chicken, never get the store-bought one.
Never get the store-bought, yes.
Ever.
Always season your chicken. Please. Season your chicken.
Please.
It's good for you.
And when we say season, we don't mean just have that little dash of salt. Please don't do that. No, I think you have to hold it up like this.
Well, remember the old salt guy, whenever you cut the meat and then he like...
No, but he actually sprinkled it like this because it's like, I know exactly what I'm doing, so I can actually sprinkle the pixie dust of salt on here.
Pixie dust.
I mean, that's what it looked like. And it was like a meme for ages.
Man, that's fire. Those videos are so nice. He just seems...
Yeah, because he's like a culinary god.
Wizard. Yeah, god. All right.
I mean, from what I've heard, he's really, really good at what he does, and I'm pretty sure the steak is delicious.
Looks delicious. I want some steak. Anybody got some steak? No? Okay.
Well, keep that steak away from me, because I haven't really eaten a proper meal since breakfast.
You might want to eat a proper meal. It's good for you.
Of course it is.
All right, so up first, we're going to have Gucci-ass NICBOOM versus Shippo. Also, everybody, share your friends, tell your friends' tell your neighbors' friends, tell your mom's dogs that this stream is happening. I want you to go into every Discord channel you have, okay, don't everyone, but tell...
Okay, guys, here's what we want you to do. We definitely want you to tell everybody, but don't at everybody, because we're not looking for anybody to vanish in the middle of the night because they decided to ping everybody in the Discord. We know how that goes down.
How it goes.
But you could tweet everybody. You could tweet everybody about this stream. They're not going to be as, like, adamant about it, coming at you with pitchforks and torches. Speaking of torches, we're going to definitely have Shippo with the breaks in.
Torches, yeah. What is it, Close Combat Network? Twitch.tv/close. Is it Close Combat Network? Combat Network? With a K, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Combat Network. I said Close Combat because I was thinking about the monthly next weekend.
Already it's next weekend, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The time just flies.
Dude, I can't. Time's too fast.
Way too fast.
Way too fast.
Now, the thing is, we have a pretty good idea what Shippo's probably going to play. There might be an odd chance he'd bring out Decidueye, but not against NICBOOM, who's kind of like Astro Ninja.
Well, his main two is Gengar and Machamp, so I'm guessing it's going to be...
Oh, he's going to go with the Machamp.
Breaks. You brave man. I applaud you. I salute salute you, good sir.
I'm going to salute you when you actually can get in close and really make Shippo sweat and suffer.
Oh,
That's the question. Can he actually do it?
This matchup on paper, people say it's like 7-3, one of the worst in the game, but when Machamp's in your face, it's always 7-3 Machamp's favor.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And again, the shield is already close to breaking.
Looking like a cherry out here.
He finally gets that really nice counter.
Sliding them DMs.
Yeah, and Shippo's moving himself further and further away from the wall. So now if something actually happens, he has a lot of space to contend with.
Oh, that Rotom? Oh, I thought he did a jump.
The Rotom is actually going to be smart because that means that Shippo can't use any JY.
A little bold on that jump.
Very smart because he probably thought that Rotom was still out. And if he decided to do that, then Sonic Boom could easily snuff him. Doesn't matter because this grab is actually going to send him right back in the field.
And speaking of supports, notice the Emolga pick. Very strong because if you Emolga Machamp, this matchup is free, let me tell you.
Absolutely. And then on the other hand, Sonic Boom decided to go with Rotom, who charges slower. But the only thing it really means is that a lot of Braixen's most optimal options are going to be completely snuffed. We got 15 seconds left already. And Sonic Boom still has to be patient, but...
Little antsy on the trigger there. Man's got to wait just a little bit longer.
Yeah, Shippo had a lot of room that he could have pulled out any kind of trick.
Oh, yeah.
And since he went with that really good follow-through, it really went to Sonic Boom's detriment.
This is the matchup of frustration. Braixen wants you to make you feel like you need to panic to get in. She wants to make you feel like you just need to lunge in, that you can't get in.
Well, the panic has caused Sonic Boom to burst, and that's definitely a lot of damage on his side. But again, Shippo staying low to the ground.
And the wake up. Seismic toss.
That is going to hurt. And if you look at it, the damage, 210. He just needs one more good read, but Shippo's not going to let him have it.
Unfortunate on the JY whiffing. Now he's going to confirm into the Emolga, and all of a sudden the tables have turned.
Oh, but it's not enough.
Low.
Try the drop kick.
No punish by Shippo.
Oh, wow. Really good cross chop, but Psybeam going to knock Sonic Boom right back out.
Field phase, Shippo's home. Not much Machamp can do, but try to get in.
He has to sit and wait. Even if he did get hit by the boomerang, it would just mean a shield break. He wouldn't have any more synergy. But if he ends up dropping at the worst possible time, it's going to be a really long uphill battle.
Yep, and Shippo chipping him out, already down to 37. And that's a guard break. One mix-up away.
Oh, goes with the light screen.
I really like it. Trying to make them push the button, picking the safe option.
Yeah, and there's not really much Sonic Boom could have done because he didn't have the charge bulk up. So even if he did decide to go through with submission, that would have been a knockout.
You'd have to go for a hard read on a counter option.
But Sonic Boom's still going to go ahead and keep Machamp for the next round, as well as the same support using Rotom.
Yep.
But Togekiss may also be a
Yeah, I think Togekiss is the better
option.
choice in this. Yeah, I'd imagine you pick the set for the Togekiss. The Rotom's helpful, but the Togekiss really seals the deal, especially with Machamp's JX being so quick. It shuts down a lot of breaks and potential field phase options.
Right, and then also, at best, it would definitely really speed things up. At worst, if Shippo does has his Emolga, then it would just balance back his speed.
Oh, yeah.
But that being said, speed doesn't really seem to be a problem here, especially for Sonic Boom.
Getting in pretty easily. Oh, unfortunately, the 4X clipping just the end of the armor, converting into Emolga. We're about to find out if speed's going to be a problem.
Flame Charge just shoving Sonic Boom right to the wall.
That should be a punish.
Went straight for the Rotom.
Shippo going to play out the field phase.
Going to try his best.
Moving like molasses. Oh, that scary feast. Fantastic.
And now it's a double speed debuff on both ends.
Oh, he's...
Shippo just dropping his shield at the worst possible times. Will he be able to make something of this? No, unfortunately not. Tried for the shoulder again.
Gets the tackles in there. Looking like two-hand touch ain't enough for him.
Let's see what happens in the next round. He's almost got caught up in synergy. One successful phase shift will definitely give him that leverage that he needs. Scary face all charged up, but Shippo was ready this time.
One thing I've noticed as a change up from this game is Sonic Boom, I feel like, was being a lot more patient on his way in. Right now, he's brute forcing his way in, breaking the door down. Because the thing is, he gets hit by a couple fireballs here and there. He takes a little bit of damage. But Champ's got a ton of health.
But not in this case, as he held on to all that flamethrower, and now Shippo stuck against the wall.
Ooh, 4X on Wake Up going to cover most of his options. You got to respect that.
And then just going to use all that energy, Flame Charge to shove him back, and then Fire Spin to hopefully get some chip. That didn't happen, though.
with the burst, all the resources. Shippo is like 2 buttons from death. Oh, that's going to punish.
No.
He's going to get tossed for his troubles here.
But it scales a little bit because Rotom was actually helping him out.
Is he dead? No, he's living.
Is.
No, he's dead.
He definitely is. Considering that Shippo had nothing to actually protect him.
Yep.
That was a
30%. That 30% buff ain't enough for Machamp's 150 damage grab plus 10% synergy.
Just like you mentioned before, once Machamp is actually close, you have to be really mindful about what you choose to do.
Machamp is like Silence of the Lambs or something. He is a horror movie, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, like the like in the distance, the little sounds, but it's like, okay, it's really far away, and all of a sudden it's upon you, and you're just in fear.
I really would say I cannot relate. Horror is really not my thing, but I can kind of understand it.
Yeah, that was a terrible. I tried, guys. I tried. I don't watch
It's
horror.
not to say that it was a bad reference. It's just to say that it was imposed upon somebody who cannot stand the genre to save her life.
Horror is not my favorite either.
I'll just say
that's why I play Machamp, because I want to be the terror, not feel the terror.
Okay, I guess that's fair. But it also depends on the Pokemon as well and the circumstance. Scary Face again to try and see if he was close range to Shippo. Not close enough, though.
Yep, he's barely out of Scary Face range. Shippo being very smart about playing the range so he can't get clipped by it.
But the golf ball ends up getting beat up by the cross.
Oh, wow. Barely catches that. He's going to convert for all of that damage.
And the reason it works so well is simply because Shippo didn't fully charge Fire Spin. Going for the aerial somersault grab. Oh, tried to go for it.
Is he dead? I think he's dead.
He might be. No, I don't think so.
No, he's living.
Yeah, with close combat working like that, he wasn't going to die. Tried again. Emolga is going to definitely help him out here.
Running away to bait out the homing attack. Safe, smart stuff from Shippo here. With the Oki setup.
Oh, wow. Really good shoulder swing by Sonic Boom.
Gucci calling it out.
Oh, went straight for the side beam.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter too much to Sonic Boom, because with that bulk up, if he times it right, that's going to be a lot of damage in his favor.
Oh, yes. He's on the cusp of having burst and up around. This gives Machamp a very powerful position. He's got a lot of resources to play with, a lot of health to play with, and a lot of damage to play with.
Also, there's still a bit of time that he has to his advantage. Just a little under 60 seconds left. Shippo tried to go back just in case Sonic Boom decided to grab. Really good block, getting rid of Emolga.
A little antsy again. Got to be patient, because now you're losing a lot of meter for that.
And it's definitely going to be much more troublesome because of Sunny Day.
And there goes all of his meter, pretty much.
Most of his meter is gone. It looks like Shippo tried to do something.
The heavy slam, try to get in. Tackle, wow. And it confirms!
I've never seen that before, especially since Shippo technically wasn't even off the ground.
Shippo going to pop that burst. He does not want to play with it.
It was a fear factor, but it seems to work since heavy slam completely got destroyed.
That's a punish. Not punishing.
Shippo might not have recognized it. Wake up slap.
Panic. Yep.
Oh, it was a trade, but enough to actually get the knockout. So we're on the final game, the final round. Let's see what's going to happen. Sonic Boom has a little bit of a lead on Synergy, but Shippo was able to steal that Synergy nugget right in the front.
Not letting the CA rip would have been nice for him. Shippo with a good position here.
Good job using the chop to get rid of that fireball. But now Sonic Boom has a really tough uphill battle where he has to be doing a lot of walking blocking.
Just has to be very patient, can't get too antsy.
Even though the chip damage may also be worrying him.
He's got to stop with these cross chops. They're just getting him punished every single time. Shippo's reacting appropriately, keeping his distance.
It's almost as if he definitely knows exactly what Sonic Boom can do at a set distance, so he wants to make sure to exploit it properly. And again, Sonic Boom decided to opt for Rotom over Togekiss.
Who unfortunately doesn't get the confirm.
Tried for the submission.
A lot of damage punish here. Shippo in a very strong position.
Oh, this is definitely going to hurt, and Sonic Boom is still quite a ways from building up Synergy.
If Sonic Boom gets a phase shift, I think he's got the burst. That's going to be a huge momentum shift.
No, that wasn't enough. Try to use the... Oh, wow.
Part of me wonders if that was a buffered input. I don't know.
For the light screen?
No. When he did the 4X, if he tried to 4X the light screen, it got buffered after blocking it. But I don't know. Either way, phenomenal game by both players.
Definitely, especially considering how well Sonic Boom actually did in that matchup, which is really supposed to be more Breakson's favor.
Yeah, he made it look like it was pretty close, huh?
Yeah, it seems like nowadays Machamp seems to have a little bit more vigor and energy because they did have that one Nomad that just pushed everything along. So now it's a lot more easier for people to actually feel comfortable and confident no matter what kind of matchup they get sent into. Yeah, so that means Shippo gets to move on, and Sonic Boom, was that on the winner side or loser side?
That was loser side, I believe.
That was loser side, okay. So Shippo actually gets to move on. And then we've got Tigger in the background, making sure to give a cheer for Pokken.
Everybody having fun out here.
Especially considering we have the place all to ourselves now.
Oh, yes. No, this is amazing. If you can see the venue, it's just the classic Pokken squad, a bunch of family members just sitting up front in the seats, watching some good Pokken, having a good time.
Beautiful ambiance, too.
Oh, yes. This is phenomenal. It's silent.
This.
It's a beautiful
atmosphere.
8:51 p.m. night here.
I love how specific you were. Wait, is that Eastern Standard?
Eastern Standard,
Eastern Standard
Daylight
time.
Savings Time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's Daylight Savings Time.
It's still Daylight Savings?
What do you mean still Daylight? It's going to stay Daylight. No. Daylight Savings is when it's the winter. Non-Daylight Savings is when it's summer. I'm sorry, Sandy. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
What have I ever done to you where you felt it was a good idea to not only confuse me, but confuse the poor audience that probably thinks like, wait a minute, do I have to go back and reset my clock? Why does America even do this anyway? We've already had our lives too complex as it is. Yeah. Now you want to go ahead and mess with the time. But I don't understand. Nobody understands.
Yep.
But we'll shortly
Speaking of time, it is time for Rey versus Sandula.
This should be really fun. Sceptile versus Blaziken.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun matchup for Blaziken. Sceptile loves this.
I can imagine, especially considering if Sandula actually can catch a few moments where Blaziken is in the air and he can punish it. We get at least one Leaf Storm from Sandula, this whole place is coming down. That's for sure.
Man, the Leaf Storm's so hype. I hope we get to see a couple.
Yeah, but he'll definitely have to be careful because it doesn't take many hits for Blaziken to not only get the upper hand, but take the whole game.
Yep.
And Rey's been really improving, so.
Oh, yeah. Rey's on fire, literally. Gonna go with the Togekiss. I like the pick from Togekiss. Give him that speed buff, and then when he's also in burst and gets that speed buff, it helps him get in a lot.
Using a few of his flames to actually get rid of the projectiles, which is really smart.
Gonna catch the jump. Sandula can't get out of the corner that easy.
He was a little too jumpy right there.
As he just lets him out of the corner.
But the crossover was not in Sandula's favor. And then ReyDelEmpire barely skipping a beat.
Oh, with that Blaziken perfect?
Oh, nope, not quite.
Oh, there it is.
He is.
The Blaziken perfect. The power of KFC, can you feel it? I
can definitely feel it. The thing is, nowadays, when it comes to Blaziken, the more overwhelming you are, the easier it'll be for you to get the upper hand. Rey knows this. Sandula has no idea what to do right now.
Beautiful job JXing out of pressure there. That crit's going to help him out a lot. Good damage, staying in phase, and set some traps down.
But all the kicks actually got rid of the seeds, but the counter actually snuffing out Brave Bird. Tatsumaki is going to completely get destroyed as well.
Yep, Rey a little too antsy to get rid of the traps. Got to be a little more patient with it.
Incoming Leech Seed. Not too much that Rey can actually do at this point. Without
at the same time, Dula can't do too much. They can't get punished. Now that Rey's got the speed buff.
Good job with the empty jump.
Oh, that's going to convert for a lot of damage. He's like one mix-up from death.
That's true.
Popping that burst.
But he does have the burst as well.
Oh, wow. If I were Rey, I would have used the meter. I would have used it.
I don't know if Rey really needed the meter that badly. I think if he had actually been mindful to also backdash as well, he still might have had a chance. Because his support Pokemon was fully charged.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of mayhem going on within these few seconds of a match. Really good Leaf Storm with the Toxic.
Oh, just getting clipped. He thought he was safe to move.
He actually curved it to make sure that, ask Rey, hey, where are you going? Where are you going?
Like, you want field phase? I like field phase. We could stay here all day.
Sceptile is like the more physical Darkrai right now. Tried to keep Rey in dual phase, but it did in field phase, but it didn't work out.
Oh, that grab's gonna happen. Snivy support pick. I like it because it knocks him down from the air, especially when Rey does the things that make him go so high that Sceptile can't even anti-air it.
Yeah, but Zula is actually not being able to optimize on that completely, so Snivy only gets so much of a good performance, especially in this first round. But Dula can still work this out.
Beautiful job slipping that Giga Drain in there. Very sneaky.
And now using more and more setups to keep Rey grounded and snuff out more of his synergy meter. Sometimes when it comes to synergy, there are moments you don't even really need to throw burst.
Oh, couldn't he have punished that burst attack?
It might have been, yeah, I think it might have been possible, but if Dula had the chance, oh, this is gonna hurt.
That's gonna kill?
No, it's not, because it's
he's gotta run in, he's still gotta guess.
5 seconds to go. And Dula drops his shield. He had no idea what option to go for.
I think it was just a misinput. I think he knew. I think he just Butterfingers slipped a little bit.
Probably, but then there was still a chance Rey could have pulled out X Blaze kick as well. So if that were the case and Dula decided to counter, that might have been to his detriment as well.
Yeah, I think
that was a really good. Rey comes in and says, "Time to guess, friend. What are you gonna do?"
I feel like Rey kind of stole that one a little bit.
Yeah. But now the Tatsumaki, even though it snuffed out the lead, Dula
holding that counter for a little too long.
Yeah, and Rey was actually waiting for him to do that so that he could punish adequately. Now just dashing forward.
4 dashes in. He is in his head right now. Just
really trying to apply that pressure.
Beautiful stuff. Rey with the grabs, phenomenal. Knowing when to throw in his mix-ups and the pressure.
Really smart using the Brave Bird to actually keep the ground in, but Dula's not out just yet. Catching Rey while he's in the air.
Unfortunately, angles the JY down so he can't get the confirm. No, he could only get a JY off of that. Oh, that's going to pin him to the wall.
That's going to hold him there, and then Giga Drain coming out just as quickly.
Is this a kill? I think he's alive.
Yeah, he is definitely alive. He might have a chance to pull out Toga Kiss, but he'd have to be really... I don't know what he was trying to go for.
Drop the ball on that one. Same thing Dula did at the end of the other game.
It could have been a support he wanted, counter, maybe even using his synergy, but he really had no idea what he wanted to do.
That confusion.
Try the Tatsu again, but this time he keeps himself at a distance so he doesn't get punished. Really smart.
Blaze gonna try
the Blaze kick.
Just go for it again.
Wow.
Dula's happy though. He's just wasting his own health if he keeps doing it. Setting up the traps. He'll play the field phase forever.
Look at all of that damage. And this is just field phase alone. Dula's really not looking to go anywhere because dual phase is definitely Blaziken's terrain.
Beautiful reaction to the Tatsu. Gonna set him back.
Oh, wow, catching him while he's up in the air because those are active hurt box. That's an active hurt box. Oh, and now the rush down begins.
Oh, Dula trying to get cute over here.
Tried the hardest of reads.
Oh, that's not a lift punish. She's fine.
No, it isn't. It's almost as if Dula really wanted to draw that out.
Snivy's going to help him out.
What is he going to do?
I like the side switch.
Yeah, he pinned him up against the wall.
Oh. Few too many E-drains. That grab. Unfortunately, he could have actually abused the exhaust frame there to check both of the wake-up options.
Possibly, but considering what Rey probably had to his advantage, Dula's thinking there's no reason to take any chances. He still has a health lead. There are 10 seconds left, and he's just going to go ahead and abuse it.
I'm imagining he was going to back off a little bit. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful on-charge counter. Now, actually, the burst exhaust would, in fact, unless Rey did a hard read with the grab, but it's very hard to be aware of that, and it's very hard to predict that because if they do something, so it's a little risky.
Yeah.
So I think that the burst exhaust would have been a phenomenal option there. But it doesn't matter. Still takes the game, and now we are 1-1.
We're moving on into the third game, and this is exactly why both of these players are in top 8, very similar to NICBOOM and Shippo.
But again, this is top 8 losers, so one of them is going to be out of the bracket.
Oh no, it looks like that little bit of Garden actually went and poisoned Rey for a little bit.
Yeah.
Dula's trying really hard to keep Rey in field phase for as long as possible. The more damage he chips, the easier a time he has in dual phase. Just going to be going for this impasse, but Rey has him pinned up against the wall.
Oh, trying to get out. He's -8. Rey messes up a little bit.
The roll switch, but his Blaze Kick actually puts him with enough space that it's not going to hurt him at all.
Walk right past those traps with all that speed. JY to catch the jump out. He's aware. 4X can convert for a lot of damage.
Dula said, you ain't trying that trick today.
Wants to keep him in phase.
And he still has the seeds as well.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, wow. Just completely out of phase shift points for Rey there. Now just pinning him up against the wall.
Oh, beautiful job. No fear. Knows he's not going to get clipped by the traps.
Very good response. Very, very good response.
The awareness is clean.
Oh, no.
8X dashes in. Oh, wow. This turned around. Dula looked like he had this round free. One bad snipey call. All it took.
Dula's trying to be as patient, and he just ended up throwing it away.
Oh, you could have grabbed him, you fool.
Oh, but the shield break, that's all he really wants. He's only got 10 seconds. Does Dula actually know what's going on with the clock? Oh, it does not even matter. Rey, one game away from moving on to the next round. Will Dula be able to make something of this since he has Synergy and Snivy?
I mean, Dula's shown that he's been playing very well. I won't be surprised if we go to a final round.
Oh, wow. Very nice one by Rey, actually keeping an eye out for that Giga Drain coming through. And again, Dula's pinned up against the wall.
This is looking really bad for Dula.
Very much one-sided.
He knew, and now he's got meter.
And he got rid of some of the gray health that was left behind for Rey to actually use to his advantage. Use Giga Drain a little too early.
Rey can still close us out. Is that going to catch?
Oh, no, it is not. It's too far. Still too far. Oh, wow. He canceled the Giga Drain. Otherwise, that might have very well been a knockout.
Rey trying to run out the meter here. Dula going to get a little bit of chip.
He was successful.
Back up.
Oh, that is it. Oh,
no.
The exhaust saving him. What a really good pull, but that back dash is going to snag him. We don't even get to see the full set of Gatling Flame Kicks. It does not matter.
Rey takes game number 3.
Rey the Corruptio actually just slowly amping himself up there. He's doing really awesome.
All right, and we are about to get a commentator switch here. My man, Mr. Zaleski, gonna hop in right here. So I'll catch you guys later. Keep watching it.
Thank you so much, White Chocolate.
It was fun.
Always
I like commentating with you. I haven't commentated with you since like 2016.
We've commentated in 2016. I don't even remember. That's how long ago. I'm not here trying to offend you. Since... Oh, Inferno?
Yeah, Inferno. The old Inferno. Yeah, that's what it was. Yo.
Long live. And the thing is, the person who was actually responsible for Inferno is still here selling like tons of cool stuff. So props to him.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
Shout outs to the mans. All right, but anyways, I got to give up. So you guys stay beautiful.
And stay tuned, because our next round, not only do we have our classic OG Mr. Zaleski commentating with us, we have Rokso versus Euclase. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good.
You look like you're doing pretty good.
I'm doing really good.
I can tell you're doing really good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to April Annihilation here in beautiful Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
I should probably not. What's up?
I miss this.
It's been a long time.
I miss this. I miss the frequency of it. If anything, I miss the frequency of it.
The frequency.
Because we had HBA, you know, at least one major a month, and then we always had the hidden bosses. So I was.
And there were tourneys sometimes on Sundays too.
I miss that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
The constant grind. Honestly, the grind's fun.
The grind's fun. The grind is still there. It's just a little bit more underground than it used to be. But it's still reaping out some really good results. I mean, we've got a really good Aegislash. We've got.
It's like everybody's a killer now. You know, everybody's leveled up. Everybody's on the higher playing field. So we're getting a lot more high quality matches.
Exactly. So pretty much anyone could really land in the upper echelon. It's just a matter of what actually needs to be done. Small little changes to a gameplay can actually make a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And also, shout-outs to Rokso sporting out that awesome T-shirt done by J-Wing. If you guys have not seen that yet, you probably should.
Does she still sell them?
She still sells them. There haven't been any updated designs as of yet. But they still do have their value. And they're good looks, I must say.
Hang on. I just want to pull up the chat. Okay. Just for my...
oh, that's nice. Good looks. Good looks.
For my sake.
For your sake, it's, you know what, that definitely is something that we've missed.
Yes,
we have not.
If anything, I really miss the chat at like the weeklies.
Guys,
those are the best.
Shout outs to White Chocolate over here. with the Ferrero Rocher.
Yo,
Anybody
high
who
class.
Knows, anybody
high
who knows,
class.
call it out. Yeah, there you go. Let's see, is the chat noticing it? Hashtag 4Y. And no, we can't eat those Ferrero Rocher. And Rokso's like, we're not sponsored by Ferrero Rocher. Get that out of here, please. Uh-oh. It's being bestowed.
Yeah, Ferrero Rocher, you can send us a check in the mail.
If you can, that would
send
actually
it to KombatCast.
Please and thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Anybody in chat? What is chat saying?
It's chat. Everybody's
Hi,
saying. Everybody's saying 4Y gang. Getting
Everybody's
ready.
saying the 4Y
The
gang.
4Y gang. The 4Y leader, almost.
Right.
Mr. Euclase.
We would say that he's the leader since he kind of introduced that in Destiny, right?
Against the father of Pokken.
Oh. Then it even shows
Mr. Rokso.
Mr. Rokso. That's right. He
Rokso the babyface.
Still a savage in my heart as far as I'm concerned. He may not be called Rokso the Savage anymore, but I know him as that. Especially considering the support he chose with Miss Magius. All that extra pressure, because that's what Rokso thrives off of. Aegislash really not going to care, though.
No, it's a good counter to start off the set.
Yeah, and Rokso already pinned up against the wall.
The rough spot. Excellent use of the release X there to contest the counter.
And it gets him out of that fog that Euclase could have easily used to his advantage. Oh, wow.
The thing is, with release X and a couple of other moves, Rokso can contest the corner pressure from Aegislash, but the big thing, it's all going to come down to the neutral game. It's all going to come down to mid-screen.
That's true, but the mid-screen has definitely been working in Euclase's favor because this is the second time Rokso got moved close to the wall and gets knocked out right in that particular region.
But the damage from Aegislash catching up and taking a round.
However, it seems like Whimsical is on Rokso's side because Miss Magius is fully charged and he got extra synergy for it as well.
Makes the Miss Magius, has him against the wall. Big damage. This is going to do half health.
Yeah, definitely.
50%. Easy. Free.
Sweet Arceus, the damage.
We're bringing that back, huh?
Oh, of course.
Digging up every old
The thing
meme.
is, classics, that's the thing about classics. They never get old and they still have their value. Hello?
Bringing up the Whiteyisms. I like it.
Really good dash forward by Euclase, but Rokso was ready for it. Still pinned up against the wall.
The Ironhead catching up.
And Ironhead tracking him down.
Ironhead's pretty big for the momentum shift in this matchup.
Going for the attack boost by Euclase, and Rokso trying to see if he could draw something out.
What is with all these jumps?
Euclase is not budging. I think that... Uh-oh.
Oh, touch me.
Oh, no. Again, don't touch me. I may be lanky, but that doesn't mean you get to touch me.
And he gets the kill confirm off of it, too.
He still had the attack boost, so that was definitely something that was going to knock him out. A sharpened blade. Very seldomly does Euclase actually try to approach without actually enhancing his attack. Especially since it expands his hitbox by a really wide margin.
It definitely helps the neutral game. And that's the biggest thing is that, you know, why would you do anything else when you can get that attack buff so easily?
True. Going ahead with the Sacred Sword and already pushing Rokso a little further back. But Rokso not looking to budge, getting through the fog and the flash cannon.
Good movement. Right up in Euclase's face, but Euclase capitalizing.
He knew exactly what move to use to actually call Rokso out. And the Iron Head beating out the counter. Euclase was almost ready for that. Yeah.
Nice.
But Rokso drops it.
No, but he still has the advantage here. Excellent dive kick. Getting over the counter.
And now he has the wall to his advantage as well.
And that was 30. And that was big damage. It's a huge momentum shift.
Oh no. If Rokso had called out Miss Magius, that might have been to his advantage.
Point blank flash cannon.
Piercing his counter. Miss Magius only going to be able to do so much. Oh, wow.
Hard knockdown though. Euclase does have burst and Ninetales.
Just going to go
Rokso
ahead.
To back off. Yeah, just take the time to set up.
Give him a taste of his own medicine now.
Has both the attack buff and speed buff. Not for long though.
Wow.
Finds an excellent placement for a grab.
Euclase decided to slow down, and Rokso was able to optimize on that.
The Stone Edge! That's going to kill!
Yes, it is. Oh, no, it isn't.
Left with one.
But is... Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
dig is broken in this game. Really nice call out from Rokso.
It's really not.
We're going to just say it is because it's under Rokso's control. That's exactly what's happening right now.
Makes it work.
Really good counter.
That was a very unique and good answer to the 8Y.
Euclase now pinned up against the wall. Rokso seems to be finding some momentum here. Oh, wow.
Keep the jab string going.
Euclase actually snuffed out his counter early. And
excellent Ninetales call.
And now he's pinned up against the wall.
Double Ninetales. Nobody's going
no.
anywhere.
Wow, it was that very smart of Rokso to wait rather than get cocky and possibly pay for it.
Good reaction.
Uh-oh.
Staying alive, but in the corner still, Euclase.
Has the attack
on the
boost.
receiving end.
Oh, this is going to be a knockout. This is definitely
will it KO?
Yes, it will KO. Because that was a completely raw one-hit drill, and plus he's in attack mode.
My God.
Right? How strong is that?
Rokso with a fantastic answer.
He
to
knows
the first game.
That's the second game. We're in
well,
game
he
three
answered.
now.
He answered to the first game.
Oh, you're saying he came back with a vengeance?
Yes.
Saying, I'm not out yet. We're on winner's side. There's a reason why I'm up here right next to you, sir. Oh, wow. Rokso not wasting any time, making sure that Euclase knows how it feels to be pressured against the wall.
Gets the grab mix up. Big damage. Is he going to go for the reset?
He's probably going to try and set up for that reset.
Try and get a little bit more on it.
Oh, no. This
Excellent timing.
Euclase was ready, and he gets that attack boost just in the nick of time. Plus flash cannon. Went straight for the dig, just
commits to it.
Everything.
Absolutely commits to it.
Very seldom do you see that become successful.
No, but it was a smart call too. Euclase was ready for the jump out with the forward wire.
And this time, Euclase was actually ready for the jump. Pretty much any option that Rokso decided to go for. He's right out of the fog, but Rokso wanted to keep an eye on it just in case.
Counter.
Good Miss Magius. Is he going to dash forward?
Dashes back.
Wow, he tried to catch him on the dash back. Rokso just going after him, asking him, where are you going? There's really nowhere else for
Why
you to
are
run.
you running?
Oh, that
Why are you running?
That pierced Iron Head into Shadow Sneak. That's actually going to save him.
Ninetales going to save him. Attack on a little bit of damage, get the corner carry as well.
That's fantastic, but he doesn't get the wall splat, which is actually not a bad thing. That's a lot of pressure he could have given Euclase, just backing off a little bit.
Homing attack.
And then just drilling him back down into the ground.
Euclase really hanging on to this advantage here.
Using all the tools he can to his advantage, and then Iron Head to just shove Rokso back into field phase.
Tit for tat with the phases. Just a nice back and forth here.
Really good
Excellent
Iron
counter.
Head. Looks like Euclase really wanted to start pushing forward, and Rokso getting a little too antsy.
He might kill him. He might.
It will kill. Oh, no, it won't kill.
Left with one.
Good Stone Edge.
I'm honestly surprised Rokso hasn't bursted yet. He's really saving it.
Yeah, he definitely does respect Euclase, but he also knows of his own strength, so he's probably going to see what else he could possibly do. Oh, try to go for the overhead into a straight grab. He's got 20 seconds. He can still
grab mix up.
He can still make something out of this if he really wanted to, forcing Euclase to use his burst. He still has enough time to make one good read.
The pocket sands.
Really good call.
The pocket sands.
That was beautiful by Rokso.
Is this mic on?
Huh?
Is this mic on?
I think so. I can hear you okay.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I don't know, chat. You can hear.
I thought the mic turned off for a second.
Zaleski, right?
Can you guys hear me?
You should be able to. You almost screamed in my ear.
Great job from Rokso. Really closing it out.
And sitting comfortably. I believe he's in winners finals now.
Yes, he is.
And now we're just going to be waiting for his opponent, who's going to be between Flegar and Ash Greninja.
The young prodigy of Ash.
Still with the support of his family and everything. Seriously, shout out to family in this regard. Really awesome stuff.
I love that.
I can
Both
hear
his mom and dad are here.
Okay, so Munster can definitely hear you. That's winner semis. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you. Greatly appreciated, because we don't have any access to bracket, and I suck at bracket either way.
I mean, I could pull up the bracket.
Oh, much obliged.
It's on.
So
it's on Smash, right? Smash GG.
It should be on. Yeah, it's on Smash GG. So we're gonna see Flegar with Lucario, but what will Ash consider? There was talk that he wanted to use Libre for a majority of this competition, so that's most likely what we might be seeing from him.
Ash has a plethora of characters he could choose from. He's honestly probably just gonna go with the best matchup. If not, he's just gonna start with a comfort pick, maybe Mewtwo, maybe
or Shadow
Libre.
Mewtwo.
So
he was talking about going through with Libre, so honestly, I would be surprised if he didn't choose something outside the Libre, or even a complete curveball, like let's say, for example, if you want a Garchomp or Sceptile.
Sometimes you got to hit him with the knowledge check.
Just to see exactly what they're capable of. And the thing,
knock on the door, give him a quick test.
Yeah, see exactly what they're capable of. And considering that Ash is very much like Sonic Boom, but again, young prodigy, he has a lot of options as to whether or not he wants to really option check or if he wants to go tried and true, what works best for him and what will actually keep his momentum, his morale going. That's something that's also pretty important aside from just trying to see how much does your opponent know.
Happen. Both losing matches happen. All right. So this is for the second spot, winners finals.
All right.
The loser of this.
And we're going to be seeing another Aegis Slash on Ash Greninja's side, while Flegar is still rocking the tried and true.
I like this.
Unga Bunga Gorilla Lucario. Well, possibly, if he did choose Jirachi.
I'm 90% sure he picked Jirachi.
Okay, he did pick Jirachi. It'd be odd if he did.
There's a 10% chance that he could pick literally anything else, but...
Rawest of Bone Rush.
Excellent.
Nice. An empty jump from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, empty hop, grab, punish. Puts him back in field, nice and far away.
Really good job with the fog, but right now Flegar has to be careful because of shield form.
Nice JX, though.
Ash letting out a little too early.
Huge damage.
Wanted that parry so badly and gets punished by Force Palm. But Ironhead gonna try and start to give him a little bit of leverage back. He's got the attack boost. Flegar has to be careful. Will he do it again? Yes, he Oh, let's see what happens. Goes to
JY connects. Able to convert.
Really strong hitbox there, and Ash was doing a really good job just consistently trying to push him over and over.
Ash wanted to challenge it, but he challenged it a little too late.
Try to use
a little slow in the reaction there.
Going a little bit closer. Flegar has to be careful. Try to go for the grab.
Try to go for the grab punish. This is actually a really bad spot for Flegar.
Oh, definitely, because the fog is still to his disadvantage.
Not only that, but the attack buff.
The attack buff is actually a bit more important than that fog. Oh, wow. Flegar able to interrupt, but not able to optimize. And already, Ash Greninja sealing the second round very convincingly. Barely gave Flegar a chance to breathe, moving into the final round. And then Bone Rush.
He's in, but Ash Greninja
already recognizes that a counter was coming through. Moving right forward. Really
nice. ADC. Working him to the wall.
Oh, but that Pierce is definitely going to cost him a lot of damage. And then Ash moving him away from the 2X. Oh, wow. Try to be as patient as possible.
Excellent back Y, though. Winning the field phase.
Really handy prayer. He tried to go ahead and grab Ash, but Ash was ready for it. Went for 1-2 punch.
Clash. Flegar in the corner.
Oh, this is probably going to knock him out. Yeah, it is.
Death.
Absolutely.
Just for good measure.
Oh, almost went into the full animation of the Underworld Ruler.
Unfortunately, Flegar just didn't want to burst. And he just died with burst.
Always talking about what is it like to die with a full stick of butter.
You have to use the resource. It's there, you gotta use it. Especially against a character like Aegislash, where when you get the attack buff, you can kill from pretty crazy high numbers.
Not to mention, he also has Jirachi on his side as well. Force Palm would allow him to build up the synergy again, whether he hit Ash or not. You're right, he definitely had a lot of tools that if something happened and he really needed it again later on, it definitely would have been to his advantage.
He had an out. He had a slight get out of jail free card, but just didn't want to use it.
But now I think Flegar's taking a little bit of time to actually recognize that mistake. As you see, we haven't moved on into the second game as yet.
He's taking his time on the character select.
That's definitely a really good thing to kind of just keep yourself calm and make sure that you're not going to end up doing something that could be to a detriment, whether it be via autopilot or something else. Ash is going to go ahead with the Eevee, which is actually going to be exceptionally dangerous since he can easily build up attack boost at any time, just like that. Nice cancel to grab.
Very well placed grab from Flegar. A second grab.
Calling out that parry.
Do I hear 3? But a parry from Ash Greninja. No, we're still in field phase.
That would have been a really good call by Flegar, though, to do it a 3rd time, because that would have been the correct one.
Good answer from Flegar. Has the corner, just going to grab him, throw him back in the field phase. This is good. This is what Flegar likes to do. He likes to mix up this.
And again with the Force Palm, holding all of that attack from Ash Greninja.
CADC grab. Flegar's been having a tough time just opening up Ash Greninja. He's doing the smart thing, getting all these grabs out of the way, doing the damage that he can.
And then he's going to force Ash to do something that probably would not be to his best interest.
He's just trying to force Ash to push some buttons. Once Ash starts trying to contest all these grabs.
The King Shield was definitely really to Flegar's advantage.
JX just barely outlasting Flegar's counter.
Try to go
Flash
with the
on the E-speed.
But that was
still big damage.
Yeah, but that was to his detriment because, as you can see, he actually gave Ash Greninja the synergy he needed.
But if he uses burst, all he has to contest with this is attack buff.
But that attack buff on a synergized sword is a lot of damage.
Keeping the combo going too. My God.
No
Who needs a burst
splat.
attack when you can do that?
I don't think Ash is too worried about it.
He could have grabbed it.
And now Flegar seems to be slowing down quite a bit. It's almost as if that pressure is really getting to him.
He's playing the mental game.
Oh, wow.
All he needs to do is win this round.
And again, that's
oh, no!
That might be enough. That's very close to killing.
Oh, no!
All he needs is one good read.
No!
The lunging grab to take game 2.
Shades of NCB!
Oh, he's bringing all of that energy here to April Annihilation.
I mean, he's doing the smart thing, though. You know, Ash is sitting in shield just waiting for Flegar to start pushing buttons. Flegar's blowing it up. You know, Flegar's doing what he needs to do.
Right, but will Ash Greninja find a way to call him out? Will we see another Machamp as he's hovering on that option?
We'll definitely see an answer here. I don't know if it's in a character. Actually, no. Ash Greninja will definitely switch characters, but it just comes down to who. You know, who does he feel most comfortable fighting Lucario with? That's
he
all
might
it is.
consider the Libre as well because
I would
that
love
was
to see
something
it.
that he was.
I would love to see it.
Okay, so you're thinking Libre?
I mean,
we don't
it's
even
up to him.
Yeah, it is up
it's
to him.
It's up to
but
him.
We
Personally,
don't even get to see
I'd
that.
love to see Libre.
Maybe he chose the Mewtwo also because that is a pretty
strong
Mewtwo.
He could have chosen a champ.
He's
going back to the
sword.
Okay. He feels confident. He feels like he can do this.
Maybe he also decided to take a bit of a mental break to try and put himself back in the right
Slow down the
moment.
pace. Shift the momentum.
Ironhead getting beaten out by the forward Y.
Excellent JY.
And now Shadow Sneak keeping
Fighting
Flegar
his way
still.
back to mid-screen. Nice avoidance of the counter there.
Oh, Ash just reading that out just rawest. It's almost as if he knew something was going to happen.
It's almost as if he was able to react.
Oh no, he wasn't able to react here. And almost all of his
The no mix-up,
He's almost done.
Trying to call it a grab there. Ash Greninja with all the setup in the world.
Wow.
Excellent timing on the JY. Finds the opening.
And
huge damage.
And that's only because Aegislash is so vulnerable in attack mode.
But a long-range forward Y.
Did not hold on to his shield like he should have. Ash now one game away from moving on into the next round. Tried for the Force Palm. Again, Bone Rush getting snuffed out too. And
Yes,
then
but still manages to win the phase.
Flegar opted to go for the counter. Wow, just out of range. Holding on.
8Y safe as long as Mist is out.
Oh, wow.
That was some pretty big damage off of not a lot of hits.
So now it becomes a question of what is Flegar going to do?
Good punish on the forward Y. Ash Greninja looking really good right now. But versus Lucario.
Plus the synergy and the rage he has, all he needs is one really solid
Jirachi Cario is mighty threatening here.
But I don't think it's going to be that in this case. Went
It
with
doesn't
the
matter.
low stance.
He doesn't need
Oh,
it.
no.
Tries to go for the punish. That's not going to work, and that's going to KO Ash Greninja,
Oh.
taking down Flegar.
What a really good show by Ash, and actually taking the time to prepare himself really ended up doing dividends for
Definitely,
him. Definitely,
like, guys, slowing down the pace of the match, just sitting in. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to have a commentating
Okay.
switch. Just sitting at the character select screen, taking your time, you know, recollecting yourself, it pays off.
Definitely, definitely. And also, really great to commentate with you again. It has been too long, my friend.
It has been far too long.
Definitely. Huh?
You got to earn your hugs.
And the thing is, we've got history,
You
man.
got to fight for your
We've
hugs
got
here.
history.
Can I get a hug?
All right, see you guys later.
Can I get a hug?
Come here, Tigger. This is my boy. This is my boy. Watch out for him. He's coming for you.
Oh.
6-8 game.
6.
Man.
Well,
Profit.
here we are.
Yes, sir.
It's bound to happen again at some point.
Oh, yes. The whiteout. The classic, man.
The light's having a hard time adjusting. Apologize, you know.
That contrast. Oh. All right, now people can hear me. Wow, I just heard myself and I screamed in my own ear. How is it going, guys? All right, zip, zip, zoobity bop. We're about to get in the next match. I wanted to make that rhyme, but I can't.
Shubuli bop.
Zip, zip.
All
Yo,
right.
I just imagine.
A bit of a classic here.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of an old school match.
Shippo Euclase. Every match is a classic now, dude. It's 2019. Everybody in Tri-State's played everybody in... Well, has anyone in Tri-State not met anyone in bracket? I can't think of...
What do you mean?
I can't think of a match that... Like, I feel like I've played every single person in Tri-State in bracket at least once over my time. I can't think of a single person. At least, like, the regulars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyways... More sword. Hope you guys like swords. Because we got lots of swords.
I'm interested to watch this. I don't get to see this matchup a lot.
It's an interesting matchup. If I remember correctly, it is Breakson's favor, or I mean Aegislash's favor.
I can see that, especially just sitting at long range, just getting that, just building that buff. You can contest with all the projectiles, but the damage still playing a factor against Aegislash.
Shippo missing the flame charge channel. Cancel. Oh, pushes him into the Mimikyu. Double debuff.
Breakson deceivingly powerful. Excellent boomerang. Able to convert a second one to win the phase. Just gonna pop burst. Just use it. Why not?
That attack buff and the rage.
You could get it one round. Why not?
Oh. A lot of damage. That's like half his life bar. What happened to your lead? Is he getting hit though? No, he is not. Some sidewide pokes here. That's gonna. Ooh. Beautiful
Shippo
spacing.
staying at a fantastic space.
Euclase in Ultra Flames with this double buff here.
And just walks up and grab. Shippo special.
And
that is absolutely 100% the Shippo special. Just casually strolling up to you.
Hey man, how's it going?
Just saunters up to you.
Does a little salsa.
That's it. It's so I'll never understand it. Why the most threatening thing in this game is someone not pushing a damn button and just sauntering up to you, not a care in the world.
Yep. Gonna burst, try to push him a little bit in the corner. Mirror gonna push him back. No fear of the mist.
Yeah, he's able to get the grab here.
Some buff stuff, some zoning.
There's not much. Euclase can actually...
Gonna pull him in. Another double up here. What's the mix-up? Into the Mimikyu. It's gonna be safe. Is he gonna block?
No, he's gonna eat that.
Ferrer Rocher.
He-Man.
He-Man. Soul Edge.
I have the power! Homing into Sacred Sword.
8x whiff for an OP setup.
I think it's Fierce Vibes. Oh, the... Oh! It's all fun and games until you forget about the counter pierce.
That's facts. Oh, just grabs a little nugget. He's got a plot to get synergy, and he's halfway there.
And he's in a really good position right now.
A little too wide.
Shippo's having a tough time finding an answer here.
That guard damage is scary too, but that conversion is going to help a lot.
Pretty decent damage of just a minor opening.
Another attack buff. Got him in the corner.
80 Iron Head.
Ooh,
Nice
beautiful
JX.
chop.
That's going to do it.
I love that option.
That's going to do it.
Love that option. Not committing to a follow-up, and then just the empty hop. Like, what are you going to do? So safe, so smart. What's he going to do? Call that out with an 8A?
No. There wasn't much else he could do.
Euclase, next level mind games. Something we see from him a lot, actually. Going into game 2 with confidence here. But Shippo, definitely not out of it yet. Good counter to get some meter. Oh, just hits him with a flame charge. Whiffing the parry.
Big damage. Flamethrower. Massive threat.
Shippo like a mix-up away from getting that 7 golden.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh!
Okay,
All
there
right.
it is.
All right, there's the perfect. Man, that was
Shippo with the
anticlimactic.
perfect.
He just kind of called him the Mimikyu like, you kick.
Every time it's brought up, it never happens.
Well, today's the day.
You can't say it. You just can't acknowledge it.
Oof.
Euclase taking the counterattack there. Shippo.
Way to grab.
With the grab
Shippo's-
right back to field.
Seems like he just has all the answers right now. That man got the study guide. He downloaded that from Chegg.
Good setup. Goes right for the
He's looking
big
for the
throw.
double. He's looking for the double.
Can he do it?
Oh! Yo! Oh, it's crazy.
That's right. Who's Euclase? Euclase who? Whose man's this is?
Oh, it's crazy.
Get in it. Get in it. You got it. You got it.
That was 14 rainbow letters. I don't know if that's the
Who-
upgrade from Golden or whatever.
Whose
Golden.
man's this is?
Whose man's is this?
Euclase on fraud alert.
Yo, he said I did it, and he's like, I'll do it again.
The demons.
The demons told me to.
They told me to.
Guilty.
Murder.
Murder. Murder. The demons told me to. All right. Game
do it
3.
again.
I'll do it again. Euclase. All right. Shippo with another good start to this
start. Really good start.
All right, Euclase already doing better than did the other 2 games.
Oh my god.
Puts himself in the corner and gets her right out.
Wow.
Leapfrog, man.
Good positioning.
That's
Fight
crazy.
for positioning there. Iron Head.
Oh, tries to slide in there.
Goes for the wall carry.
Good awareness that Mimikyu is a low. Please jump Mimikyu, guys. I shouldn't be telling you that. That's my support. Out of range. Good job by Shippo with acknowledging the spacing
And he's
there.
staying at a fantastic range, but King Shield.
Just a little too close.
Yes,
Euclase shimmies his way in. Has that thought out, and now he is 1 round away. Man,
That was good. That was good on Euclase actually. Your micro step just a little bit closer,
Yep.
just so that King Shield connected.
oh, running him down. So intimidating. Euclase not having it, though.
Nice backdash, getting out of trouble, but 8Y, excellent anti-air. Keeping Shippo grounded.
4Y,
the
4Y.
most ignorant.
4, oh, no attack buff for you.
He's definitely going to be able to block.
I would certainly hope so.
I was scared he may have hit a button.
Yeah, right. Oh!
JY connecting. Yeah, he's just going to confirm.
And that attack buff. Oh, you think he's dead?
No. He's going to live. I don't know.
Price is right. Price is right.
almost
Price
every
is right.
hit.
13. Price is right. 13. What do you say? Quick. Oh, you're too late. Oh, no, it's dead.
Oh, no.
I didn't believe. And that's the set. Man. That kind of hurts, dude. Shippo getting a double perfect, but losing this set. Ugh. I still got the double perfect, though, so.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
We're going to run a quick trailer.
All right. We're going to run a trailer. I don't know for what. I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm excited. Let's
Pokken
watch.
Tag Tournament?
And we're back. Wait, yep. Okay, we're back. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back.
We're
back,
back.
right?
We're definitely back.
All right. Hey, guys. That was a cool trailer. I don't think they had Pokken in the trailer, but it was still a cool trailer.
It was a good trailer.
Yeah. Street Fighter is a cool game, too. But
you know,
can't...
if you're interested in these other games.
Other games.
All right,
Oh,
Mr.
Lord.
ReyDelEmpire.
On fire today. I can't. I keep making that pun, but.
Del Fuego.
Fuego. Rey del Fuego versus Flegar, the Warrior
The
Legend.
Warrior Legend.
This is
Mr. Third Eye. The
every Monday night.
The NCB matchup.
Oh, yes. They're going to be playing this tomorrow. You'll bet. They don't just know each other. They know that they know each other. They know that they know that they know they know each other.
Yeah,
And
the mix-ups. The mix-ups currently are going like.
Yeah.
6
You
deep
thought
here.
I was going to think that I was going to think that you thought that I did this, but I really thought that you thought that I think that you thought that I was going to think this and do this instead.
Indeed. Yes.
Look at these homings. Yo.
Yeah. You know? This is where the big no mix-up comes into play.
Oh, yes.
Flegar can try and play all the neutral he wants, but in reality, it's going to come down to the craziest of call-outs and mix-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent JX there from Rey.
Oh, get baited, my guy.
Bit of an ignorant DP there.
Rey going to get a lot of damage.
The big thing is that attack down, especially in Rage.
With that Togekiss giving him the help. Oh.
Might as well. It's the first round. You could experiment a little bit. You know? I do not blame him for throwing out that back right there.
He would have had burst. He would have had damage. He would have had Rey. Yeah. You know what? Can't really blame him.
Blaze kicks to start off. Rey starting strong. 8Y. Backing him out just a little bit. Blaze kicks.
In the corner. Backing off. I love that option. Rey is so solid today.
Again, Flegar in the same position. Down in Rage with the attack down. He does have burst on deck. And Rotom. This is going to be interesting. He's going to pop Rotom.
Oh, tries.
Rotom tried to go for the restand. However, he still gets that speed down, which is important.
Yep.
In case Rey decides to pop burst,
I would.
he
If I
wants
were
to be
Rey, I
able
would
to
pop
contest.
it. Oh, and Flegar not respecting. Or Rey respecting a little too hard. Or maybe it's just a read.
Rey was definitely respecting really hard there.
I think so, yeah.
But at the same time, that all comes back as data.
Yep.
CDC backwards.
Good job air dashing up to avoid the
Trying to find the
AY.
spacing. This is going to be a good conversion. He's going to get a good amount of damage off of a simple anti-air.
Oof. I don't know if that was a punish.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it eats the shoulder. However, hard knockdown.
There's the burst.
Rey going to have a chance to burst.
And
Just-
Flegar does not care.
My God.
Is he dead? That's a perfect. Man, Rey was looking so in control round 1 and then even in the beginning of round 2. And then Flegar just took it right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement. There's a button on the back right of the controller. It's got the letter R on it. Might want to try thinking about pushing that button every once in a while.
hold that L. You hold that L. Men's
This has
no,
been a public service announcement.
men's
Why? Why is it that people just don't want to block?
Men's not block. Men's not block. She
Men's
said
not
stop
block.
pushing buttons. I said, babe, men's,
Men's
not
not block.
block.
I need you to tweet that.
I've been saying
need-
that for like.
Where's Sai?
Sigh.
I need Sai. I need a remix now. Get on it.
Please.
Get on it.
2Y, 2Y, 4, X.
Quick maths.
Quick mouse. Everyday in the park. Wake up counterattack. I don't know.
All right, we're getting ahead of ourselves. He's gonna eat the Aura Sphere, but at the same time has that speed up.
Lots
Just
of good shit
contesting
here.
the speed down though. Not really doing anything for him.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Not falling for the tick throw. Gonna back up
Ray has to make the most of the opportunity here.
with that speed buff. Oh, I think that's gonna catch.
No,
it's
able
not.
to block.
Oh, no punish.
He could have grabbed that, no?
There's
There it
the
is.
grab.
Now he knows.
And he's got burst. If I were him, I wouldn't take his chances. That's
Ray with a second grab.
no fear. I like it. You got to play fearless, man. Especially when you're Blaziken. If you're a if you're a Blaziken, and you have fear, bro. You're not a Blaziken.
In all honesty, with Flegar's frequency of waking up in field phase specifically,
Yeah.
and either back Y or just raw counterattack,
Yeah.
it's definitely his go-to button. So Ray doing a fantastic job recognizing that and picking an option that whether he blocked or did a counter, he would have gotten it.
Yep. Lots of chip, and that should be it with a Blaziken perfect. 2 rounds, easy. Looking clean like that first game didn't even happen. Striking right back. And that's the fearlessness we're talking about.
But this is what's great. This is what's great when everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Is you have the constant answer.
Oh, yes.
You know, everybody's able to force it to game 3.
These games are like a mystery box, dude. I don't know what's inside. You
Nice
open it
using
to
the
find
Tatsu
out.
to get in. Has
Oh.
himself in a good position. Excellent counter.
The bravest of birds. Getting punished, though.
Flegar was in a bad position, able to fight his way mid-screen. Goes right for the grab. Has him against the wall.
Another
Nice
brave
brave
bird.
bird challenging the grab
Fearless.
against the wall.
The standoff.
Nice
Pressure.
good standoff.
Wants it
JY
to
almost
top.
fell into him. Good backdash from Flegar. However, going to eat a lot of damage. And again, that attack down.
53 left, and that health boost from the token gets just.
I don't know why he's going in,
Do
but
it.
hey, let's do this.
Do
Sure.
Man, he just grabbed him.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your field phase
Yesterday,
be
you
field phase.
said tomorrow. It's going to restand.
Yeah,
What's the damage?
it's decent.
Good conversion.
But-
It's actually a really good
Yeah,
conversion.
speed down, but he's gonna run right in anyways. Oh, messes up.
Oh! The downward swing.
In this house, we option select. Ray, man, what?
Ray with the
Bruh.
challenge. Flegar trying to jump out of trouble there, getting caught by the Flare Blitz. Yeah.
He knows.
Too wide. Keeping Ray on his heels.
Good eye stance. Oh, you
Ray
can't eye stance.
slowly working his way in. It was
Come on, pop your burst, Ray.
really good air dash.
Oh, he's gonna catch him.
Tries
Oh,
to go for the grab.
he
Excellent,
does.
excellent jump from Flegar.
Flegar gonna
Both in
pop burst
burst.
himself. Oh,
I think Blaziken's
Ray
gonna win
wins.
this.
Yep, Blaziken wins. Oh,
But
and
the Rotom for the coverage!
Are you serious?
Catches him with the 5X!
And he's gonna convert off of that. He's gonna drop him for the restand. Finishes that round. We have
Forces
last round.
last game, last round.
What a twist! I wasn't ready, dude.
Fantastic. He popped the burst knowing that there was zero risk
risk.
with Rotom out because Rotom had to have taken a second to activate.
Huh. Oh, it's from downtown
The
sniping
Pierce.
him.
You can't really commit to
Oh,
counter
almost
neutral.
got that
yes,
jump,
I
too.
like it. The threat.
Sliding in with that JX.
Good damage, though.
Rey looking very strong right now. Oh,
Holds the counter all the way. Has burst as well.
Burst in the corner. Rey could die.
Colin rode him after the immediate jump.
How much damage? You got burst. You got burst. You got burst.
Because burst still wouldn't have killed. Even if he bursted there, it wouldn't have killed. Dude,
this is scary.
He just needs to win one phase.
Speed buff is going to help with the
right
speed debuff. Oh, he just catches him. What's he going to... Oh my god, he's blocking, he's blocking, he's blocking. Mix up. Down to everything here.
Nice back step.
Whiffs. So much respect.
Yeah, Flegar just waiting for his moment. Waiting for him to come out of burst.
Oh, no punish.
Very smart.
Rey with a Togi Kiss, gonna play some
down
neutral.
to the wire. Flegar, 1 HP in a dream. Rey.
Oh, he just
trying to find
up,
the win.
and he just grabs him.
ReyDelEmpire.
Oh, man's too hot.
A man on a mission right now.
That's insane.
Playing out of his mind.
Ice in his veins, bro.
Stone cold killer.
Yeah. Good job, Tio.
The demons.
The demons
They told him to. All right, I'm going to hop off the mic. It was a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to bring you guys Shippo.
My man's. Yo.
Hello, hello.
Top 8 so far has been crazy.
Nutty.
Shouts to your double perfect, by the way. That was sick.
I'll take. Even though I didn't win that, I will take that moral victory.
That was sick.
100%.
Hey, what's gonna be in the highlight reel? The set or those games? That's all I'm saying.
People are gonna remember the double perfect.
They're gonna remember-
People
I
aren't
remember
always
the
gonna remember
double
every result.
You're right.
But here's a result between Rokso, Astro Ninja, and they actually have some history. I think it was at last summer, Jim.
Okay, tell me about it.
Astro Ninja made Rokso bleed in pools.
Ooh.
Astro Ninja sent Rokso 2 losers, I think, using Mewtwo.
I know he's been going Slash all day, though, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he has been going Slash all day. That was who actually I lost to in winner's bracket was this man.
Libre?
What?
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, he has like a whole menu list of
yeah,
like
dude.
characters. You go to like, a Chinese buffet and you see like the menu and you're like,
Yeah,
this-
right.
you got like Libre, Sword,
Libre,
Mewtwo,
yeah,
both
yeah.
Mewtwo's. So you got the sour and the sweet.
Oh, yes, of course. Yo, which one's the sour? Which one's the sweet?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
All right.
Perfect.
Round
So
1.
immediately onto it, he tries to go for the homing attack. Rokso holding that CA perfectly through those 2 attacks and just pressing that 5Y, getting the hit as Astro Ninja just lets go of block.
Put him up on the wall, get all that damage. Over halfway done, and we are just 12 seconds into the round.
And his Garchomp, he does that complete rushdown, and Astro Ninja does have a Libre. I did see it a lot in casuals, and that CA does go pretty far,
Oh, yeah.
so it does punish Rokso from afar, but no follow-up on that falling JY.
I mean, if we're being honest, I don't think there's a character Astro Ninja couldn't pick, and I'd be like, yeah, he could probably play that character.
The only character he said he doesn't like playing is Brigson because it's so different from everyone else in the cast.
I guess. I feel like Chandelier would be just as different, though, personally. If not more different.
At least the combo game's not as difficult.
I guess, yeah.
Ooh, we got a wake-up situation here. Just goes right for the homing. Astro Ninja not blocking.
Gonna back up with the Mismagius.
This does give him some way to go in, but the double jump buff is going to allow him to get through. He goes and
get
bursts through,
And the Earthquake!
covering right through his mages. He gives the
Very
neutral
smart.
jump.
That's one thing I love about Roxo's play. He tries to pick the safer options, or if it doesn't work out, he doesn't get punished, but he covers a lot of your escape options. He covers a lot of your more and less obvious panic buttons, too.
Yeah, he covered Mismanaged to cover the ground, and then he had himself in the air. And the thing is that he was able to punish on the descent. Usually he would just kind of reset back to neutral, but he was able to fastball with that JX. Sorry, the Earthquake. My apologies.
Oh, Ash, good job.
Ooh, Ninetales to get the pressure off.
Push him off the wall.
He's giving him the space, and unfortunately, mistimed 8Y a little too early. Rokso able to hit on the descent and then finish off that combo.
Now we're gonna have a field phase. Oki, give me all your money.
Lunch money. And that 5X range is ridiculous.
I think that's 4X.
Is it 4X?
I think it's 4X. 5X? I think it's 4X. Anyways.
Whatever it is a ridiculous anti-area box.
It's really dumb.
But Pikachu Libre does have the double buff from Poplio. He's going to go ahead and let that burst go, so it is going to be extra damage on the burst if he's able to connect this in the next 3 seconds. Done.
Yeah.
But he still has a double... He had all these buffs until I mentioned even the first syllable of it.
10 seconds. I actually don't even know if he has enough time to win this round. I don't think
that grab does way too much time, and he wasted 4 seconds on the clock with his grab. And even if he does get it, Rokso can just hold block, and there's just nothing he can do. That time is just going to happen.
Waving to the crowd. I respect it.
He knows. Unfortunately, Libre is like a good character, but the damage output isn't as fast as like other characters. Like Garchomp can just like release Drill and there's like 150 on the board.
Yeah.
But like Libre kind of has to go through like a whole series of moves, and we're gonna see a switch probably from Ash Greninja maybe to Sword.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Sword, but I don't know the Sword Garchomp matchup. I don't know how good it is or how comfortable it is.
Because Rokso had a lot of Oreo practice back in the day. Oreo was actively playing. Unfortunately, Oreo had school, so the one Mewtwo that we would have seen in all these tournaments was MIA.
Yeah.
But again, Ash Greninja can surprise us with any character on the list. You know, you go to like a any restaurant, you order off the menu, and that's what we're getting right now.
He just points as that one.
The Sword.
Yeah, the Sword. He ordered a Sword for dinner. I mean, that's a little gamey.
I mean, ask for a fork and knife, I guess.
Sword and shield. Sword and shield. He can scoop with the shield. He can stab with the sword. I don't see what the problem is. And it even doubles as a plate.
He is his own plate. So we're going to get some good field phase movement here. And Rokso closing the distance, and Ash Greninja getting a little too happy with the little V in the field.
Ooh, gonna catch him with that.
That Drill doing so much damage, making combos really simple, though hard to execute because of these release buttons.
Keeping him in the corner.
Oh my god, the Blender now left with 32 health, and all he did was lose one trade.
How can one dual phase lead to all of this? Eevee to get the rest of that recoverable health back and the attack buff. Super good.
Oh, catching him with the callback on the shield. He's going to go for an extra wake-up situation here. Puts a tiny bit of pressure on him. Rokso able to just get a single jab out. And 4Y.
4Y coming through.
Kind of working, not really working in that instance, but Rokso was able to punish perfectly. Rokso one round away from closing this out from Ash Greninja. You just can't, Ash Greninja just can't get like a hold in this matchup.
Yeah.
Rokso
seems to be all over him.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful cancel. That was great awareness.
He just raw Stone Edge, right?
He did Stone Edge cancel off of the side Y. You almost never see that. I actually don't think I've ever seen that.
That's some commitment. That's putting a ring on it.
Yeah, real quick.
The amount of like hit stun those like sidewise have is ridiculous. You like get hit by it and suddenly like Garchomp's in your face.
Yeah, right.
Rokso playing a little scary being in the mist because he does transfer in from Sword to Shield mode in the mist. The mist does activate and become another hitbox.
Yep.
Oh, this actually might spell disaster.
On the wall. He might kill him right here.
Rokso
pop that burst. Gonna pop that burst right back.
Ooh, Ninetales locking him down.
Scary. Oh. No.
Just out of range, and that is actually
that's it. Yep.
Rokso would be taking this from Ash Greninja.
That's a clean, quick 2-0, huh? Good stuff to Rokso. Ash did really well today, too, though. That was winner's finals?
Was that winner's finals?
That's kind of gross.
What is? Guy, did you know like the guy get? We actually forgot this was Winner's Finals.
Yeah, I forgot this was Winner's Finals. Everyone forgot it was Winner's Finals except for apparently the people not commentating and running the stream. So sorry.
Whoopsie, we got possibly a couple more matches here.
Yeah. My bad, guys.
It's all good. So, do you think there's going to be a switch from Ash Greninja in this one again to another character? Since I don't think Sword and Shield really did much.
Yeah, just because that looks so convincing. He's gone right back into it. Oh,
there's the Mewtwo. That's what I wanted to see. This is the first Mewtwo on stream in a while.
Yeah.
This is what took out Rokso initially all those months ago. Let's see if Ash Greninja can do a repeat. So Mewtwo being a very neutral-heavy character and also able to whiff punish very well in dual phase with the jump air dash JY.
Yep.
Which is a fantastic hitbox, but he has to kind of win that dual phase trade here, put some pressure on it.
Yep.
And Rokso putting in this immense pressure on Ash Greninja doing a couple of things here with the projectiles and canceling right into Drain Punch, and is going to get the crit on this.
Barrier. Oki. Well, not really Oki, but...
The barrier being a good option here because it does put him in that, you know, counter-attack state, or rather blue armor, so he's able to go through attacks, then cancel into the proper move possible. Either going into an attack with Drain Punch, going into a grab with Telekinesis.
Focus Blast Oki. Oh, that trade. Good stuff for Ash, letting it rip so that he didn't get punished. Good anti-air, trying to bait out the Miss Maggies, but it looks like Rokso can keep the pressure going.
Ooh, and he actually outlasted Miss Maggies. Miss Maggies just ran away.
That's fantastic.
You know, she said you gotta deal with your own problems.
And another confusion, huh? Ash content to sit back and barrier him.
I mean, kind of like, what's Rokso going to do? If he barriers, if Roxo's going to long-range drill, he armors through it and is able to punish properly. Yep. That's a very nice Hyper Beam, locks him down a little bit, but that is going to be a full shield break, which is actually fine. Mewtwo doesn't really get burst as frequently as other characters. And that's also his resource of meter. Even though he would have a resource of meter, if he doesn't have any synergy, he can still do the cancels anyway.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Could you imagine if he couldn't do the cancel without synergy? That'd be kind of...
fair.
Yeah. Yeah, fair is a pretty good word. Ooh. Oh! Clean spacing.
I love this move, and throwing the Psycho Cut projectile, able to dash backward, putting it in some distance and some good footsies here. But Rokso going to get that classic Garchomp combo on the wall with an extra 30 unscaled damage.
Reset, going to throw him back into the field phase. Push him to the corner and using the burst. Wants to stay in control here.
Mewtwo's homing attack is a fantastic move because the homing 1-2 is being true.
Yep. So
he can put some pressure in on Rokso. Rokso's going to go for his Magic. This is a perfect situation here. This is essentially what every Garchomp stream is for the Oki, but he gets the JX and he's going to get a conversion off of this.
First exhaust betraying Rokso. And now Ash looking like he's about to take this. 10 seconds to make something happen. Can Rokso do it?
Ash Greninja is in the lead of health, and he's going to get that Drain Punch, and he's going to go here. What is this mix up here? He just dashes back, which is fantastic. He's going to let the space go.
Oh, he's just got
dig! But the dig's not enough. The dig's not enough. The dig's not enough. The dig was not enough.
It wasn't enough. He was so close to getting another one, too. That's crazy.
Actually, he wouldn't have because he was in the CA state. He would have been able to CA down.
I think that he would have actually just tipped it. I think he might have. I don't know.
Speculation.
I wonder if he jumped out and he did a double Earthquake, like Earthquake cancel and an Earthquake immediately to outlast the CA.
Well, depends. Are we going into the the timeline where Rokso let go early, or going to the timeline where Rokso let dig rip?
I think we're going to the timeline where instead of digging at that time, he jumped out.
The problem with jumping out is he would have immediately just done 8Y, which would have countered every one of Roxo's maneuvers. Or if he did JX, he wouldn't have had enough time to even connect in the first place.
I guess, but I thought that was preemptive from Ash Greninja, that counterattack. Either way, we are moving into game number 4. Ash not out of it. And that Psy Strike, Fearless. No Just Frames, unfortunately, going to cost him a little bit of damage on that.
But it is going to win him the phase, which is a really important part. But losing the phase here after the side Y, getting digged.
Yep, Rokso winning all the field phases, winning all the meter. While Mewtwo doesn't need the meter as much, Garchomp certainly does. So Ash winning these field phases is more or less robbing Rokso of attempts to get burst.
You know, with how good Mewtwo's burst is, I'm glad Mewtwo doesn't get burst as frequently.
Yeah, that would not be okay.
That's a little scary.
He just stands on the ground, too. It becomes so intimidating. He just stands there like, what? You want to block?
You're going to do something? And I realized Rokso switching to Electrode. That's actually a very good maneuver, because now it makes Cycle Cut not a fantastic option. Even after dashing back, he's going to get hit and punished. Take all this damage, and now look at that. 36 health.
And the grab. Throw some bows. Hit him with the shoulder tackles. Rokso 1 round away. Adapting phenomenally.
Not only 1 round away, look at that, that meter. He's almost at full meter here. Even with getting attacked, he's probably going to take that and get the meter anyway.
Yep. Ash has an uphill battle ahead of him, and that JX connecting is not helping his case.
A fantastic dive kick. One of the best I've ever seen, actually.
Yes.
It is ridiculous.
The dive kick is nutty. Very good patience, not ripping after the first homing, because Mewtwo's homing, believe it or not, does go over Garchomp's counterattack, so he has to make sure he armors the second.
You go in for the EV, make sure he gets a little bit of health and the attack boost, which is now going to limit contest bursts. While you're in burst, all light attacks don't do any hits done to bursted characters, but when you do have the attack buff, all your lights are considered heavy!
X from downtown!
Scooped up. You gotta be very careful here now because if he goes for an Electrode, this is gonna be the health lead lost.
Focus Blast, Oki.
There it is. There's the Electrode.
That's a lot of damage on the wall.
And a conversion. You rarely see Electrode conversions.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an Electrode conversion.
Oh,
he's dead?
Is he?
I think he is.
Not quite.
So close.
Luckily, Guts, when you're in the red health state, you do have a little bit of extra. And forward
And the
Y!
bravest forward Y.
Armoring through that.
Oh, what? 12 seconds to make something happen. And he catches, but he messes up the input.
Oh, he tries to dash back.
Zig is going to catch it. Unfortunate.
Get tag. This man tried to, play tag and said, try and catch me, and just said, all right, bet.
Man, unfortunate. I know he's kicking himself a little bit for that one because he had it with the 8Y and unfortunately messed up the IAD. You hate to see it, but
yeah, the jump cancel conversion, he just completely missed that.
Yep, but still good stuff to him.
All right, now we got ourselves what I believe is loser semis between Euclase and ReyDelEmpire. This is Rey's best performance yet.
He's playing so well. He's adapting so well. I think what separates Rey right now from everybody else in this tournament is his ability to read his opponent. There are some games where I swear, like everything he does is unblockable. Like all of his grabs, like are unblockable. It's ridiculous. You just never guess right.
The thing is, I think he noticed is at NCB, which is the local in the Bronx that both me and Rey go to. Steph Mickey also goes, another Blaziken.
Yep.
Something that Steph Mickey does is kind of jump around high on top of people, and then it'll air dash up or down, and then just threaten space. People will still, to this day, 3-4 years after this game's been out, will see a Flare Blitz on reaction, even though it counter pierces. And Rey realizing people just aren't adapting properly, he's just going to go ahead and exploit it. I mean, is it valid? Yes and no. If you're going to punish people who aren't learning, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. I encourage it.
It's like people stopped option selecting Bone Rush.
Yeah.
It's like everyone did it the first year, and then everyone just stopped.
Yeah, right. I still option select Bone Rush. Do you option select Bone Rush?
Sometimes.
That's better than none.
Problem is I usually get hit by the bones before I can option select it.
Sadness.
Well, most Lucario's now use it as a whiff punish tool instead of an approach tool, which is sort of I guess the unfamiliarity of that situation is now gone.
Yeah.
All right, so we got shout outs to JoJo's. We got the white snake shirt on the left.
White snake shirt. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. I don't.
Most people don't.
Okay.
But shout outs.
Okay, shout outs to whatever he said. Moving on to game number 1, losers semifinals.
This is not a fun matchup at all in the slightest because Euclase does have that 4Y, which is an anti-air, a whiff punish, a combo tool, combo starter, combo extender, grab punish. I think I said anti-air, does your taxes, cleans your room. I think it even does your dishes too. Like I think it does everything.
Does everything you need and more, dude.
And that's why his tag is 4Y Euclase.
4Y Euclase, yep.
I think 4Y even paid for him to come down here.
Yeah.
4Y filled up his gas. All right, see how Rey actually gets in here because this is going to be a bit of a button check.
Rage quit. Nah. I don't know what happened.
We got some controller settings. Check your
control. Oh, Ash Greninja.
Yeah. He did a thing.
He did the thing.
I'm actually surprised.
Oh, no. It's Rokso's Pro Controller.
Oh, Rokso. That's a DQ from Rokso now.
Ooh.
You gotta desync your controllers. The worst part about his controller is I thought he actually removed the battery, so he doesn't have to.
I thought he did too. That's weird.
Huh. Oh, no, he did that for the Wii U version.
Oh, did he?
No, he didn't do it for the Switch Pro Controller yet.
Huh.
Dang, Rokso.
Unfortunate. Man, it's so nice here late at night. Nobody but the Pokken people. The dedicated, the people who've been here 3 faithful years, just love the game, love the community. I'm here for the community, honestly. Like, I love the game, but I love the community.
Oh, I love hanging with you guys.
For sure. And I'm in a great spot because I've been going to a tournament like every weekend. Like next weekend is close combat. Probably having some the weekend after that. I'm in like Nirvana right now.
Oh, right. I forgot close combat. I got my cookies again.
Yeah, bro, your cookies are fire. Speaking of fire, Blaziken.
Oh, that is pure fire. This man is angry fire chicken.
Yes. See, I bought KFC for lunch, and I let Ray have some KFC. Perhaps I made him too powerful.
Is it the spicy or the crispy?
I don't know. It was just chicken. I ate it.
Well, with this man, with that fire, it's going to be 100% spicy. Going for the 8X, and then going down with the JY, which is some good pressure on here. And that Blaze Kick is going to go right into the Flare Blitz, but not on pickup here.
Follow-up. Oh, that's a lot of damage to himself. He just did like 80 damage to himself.
This man got hit once, and look at his health at 71.
And he's dead.
Sadness. He does more damage to himself than the opponent does.
Yeah.
You gotta be very careful. That's usually why Ray goes for Token Kiss as a support, so he gets the health back and the speed boost. But going for his mage is to put this rush down, give him some way to approach. I actually think Mimikyu might be a better option here.
Yeah.
Because not only does it give you the chance to approach, if you connect, it actually gets Aegislash out of his enhanced state, which is when he has the attack buff like you see now. All his moves are what we call sharp.
Yep.
So that they all have the enhanced properties on them. They all do better things. They're safer. They punish better. And
another fun application of Mimikyu in this matchup is since he can air dash upward, he can fly way above everything he can do and have the Mimikyu cover him on the ground, so then he just gets right in.
That is a hit, though.
Your 4Y.
That's a lot of damage.
Everything.
Because he's in Guts, that is an extra 20, 30%? 20%. 20%.
4Y can do everything.
Look at that.
Except for beat that. Oh, and just walks up.
Oh my! The missed parry from him is going to cost him that round 100%.
And Ray looking strong.
He was just trying to flex on Ray and got punished for it. There was no reason he should have.
Flex on who?
There was no reason. And he got that little nugget, that little bit of synergy, and that's unfortunate.
Frame off, man.
Oh, what Ray tried to do,
man.
The pressure that Euclase had with this mist, and he gets back into the mist, and he's going to go for that grab.
Grab him for his troubles. Ray going to take another 50 of his health. He's going to get positioning, and he's going to get the burst. This is so good for Ray. Oh, no punish!
Ray not realizing that 4Y, even though it was one of the bestest moves to ever exist in a fighting game in history, if it's not sharp, it is useless.
Yeah.
If that move got hit on block, it is so minus. And he's just going to raw heat wave in his face.
Ninetales to keep him out. I really like it.
There's nothing he can do. Ninetales is gone.
Samus Magius, though, is he going to call it?
I thought this man was... He is going to call it. He's going to call his burst there, which still fine. Puts some chip pressure and gives him the speed boost he needs to get out of the way in certain situations.
Miss Magius?
I don't think Miss Magius would even be good because even on reaction, that 5X just poke him.
Yeah. And the grab, he's dead, that attack buff. That's going to do it. Ray is up 1 game against Euclase in a best-of-3 set.
This is the last best-of-3 set in the tournament.
Yes.
You know, ever since Ray got those AirPods, he's gotten better at this game.
Yo, AirPods are the truth.
I mean, he would talk to Euclase, but I don't think he speaks broke.
Yo, you can't hear him, dude. His AirPods are in. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'd see, actually, if Euclase does an adaptation here, because the Flare Blitz is really good because it does counter pierce, and a lot of the times Euclase is in a counter pierce, in a counter state, being in shield form. You know, to mimic the defense boost that Aegislash has in the game. But he's going to get that grab, and that grab does so much damage with the attack buff. So much. What?
Oh, that's punish.
That was a weird camera angle on that one.
Huh.
He's going to go for that laser Oki, just some chip here, and that is also going to chip. One of the few normals that chip.
Gonna solve all your problems.
It's a combo starter and a combo enter and a combo extender.
And it does a lot of damage.
And it's safe.
On everything.
It's a way of punish on everything. Unfortunately, this is not a time where you can actually go and use Miss Magius. Close range is not the best option. Your opponent can grab punish. That is a very... Yeah, look at that. Even after the tumble...
She didn't just grab punish. She just walked up, looked him dead in the eyes.
That is a, like, sending a message kind of grab. You're like, you could have punished anything, but you're like, let me savor this moment.
I want you to know how bad you messed up.
So this entire string here, the 5YYY into the Blaze Kick, is a true block string, and 2 of those on shield will break it. Look at that shield. Oh.
And no fear.
That is, the thing is that if you just did the move again, it actually would have not put him in a bad state because 5Y is not a grab break move.
No, it is not.
It will tech the grab.
Oh.
A little bit of health allows him to live one trade. Oh, my
no,
God! Punish again! But he's
dead anyways!
He's dead.
Rey looking into it.
Rey 1 round away from taking this from Euclase.
Oh, yeah?
Rey going on a rampage here.
Euclase looked like he had that round. One mistake, and Blaziken's damage plus the rage is enough.
That's Blaziken for you. One mistake, and that character gets in. That character just puts some pressure in with those Blaze kicks. You know what I haven't seen Euclase do in the longest time?
What?
Low stance moves, especially since a lot of Blaziken strings start on a high and a low.
You're right.
That his low stance actually makes him immune to both.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not. That's a really good point.
That is a very good point.
Punish. And
right.
Euclase. Oh.
That is a lot of chip damage.
Yep.
And he's going to go for it right now. Put that chip damage again. Put that speed boost in. I think he's going to move back and forward, shimmy it. Just go right for it. Ninetales is going to go, but he can actually just go around Ninetales. But Euclase leaves the safety of his own Ninetales.
He's going to want to break the shield. Oh,
Euclase realizing to drop shield intentionally to not get the shield broken.
I don't know if it was worth it, though. Look at that health.
The thing is...
Oh, and beautiful grab. That's going to kill.
Yes, it is.
Euclase staying alive in bracket. We're going to a game 3.
That actually does kind of put a hamper in on Rey's momentum because Blaziken's such a very momentum-based character, runs on that rush down, wants to make sure you don't get a chance to breathe. Now this is going to give Euclase the opportunity to, if he wants to, go to character select just to wait a minute, cool off, ice him. But he's not going to ice him.
I don't know, man.
I think
I've seen Blaziken build momentum. You say he's a momentum-based character, but all he needs for momentum is one grab, and then he's got the momentum.
Or just one Blaze kick.
Or one anything at all.
Not an 8x.
I don't know, man. That's like +4 on block. That's pretty cool.
It is, but 4Y solves that problem.
Oh yeah, you're right. With 4Y, even when you are plus, you are minus.
Look at this. The juggle, the 5x, the 5x, the 5Y into the slashes.
Cut up. Euclase looking dominant. That's a perfect. That is a quick, clean, perfect. Euclase says, I'm done playing games. I want this set over with now.
And look at that, already on that meter. I actually think Rey should have done his mages immediately because now he has no chance to go for it at all. But he does get the dash back out of there, and even though his dashes are slow, they do move him very far out of the way. It makes moves no longer track properly.
Yeah. Good punish for Euclase. I really don't know how much the support is helping him in this matchup, to be honest. Man, I love this music. All right, anyways, Euclase trying to win right here.
He can't go for the attack that high, and he can't punish that either.
Oh,
he does get
and that's going to give him the meter.
That's a very good ton of his magias. And though he burst anyway, that's a little weird.
I think he wanted the shield damage. Can pop his own burst? Is that
he just twitched. He didn't do a press. Oh, he
did!
He
did push a button and that's
pushed it. That is it. Euclase is going to steal his back from Rey. Rey was 1 round away from taking this from Euclase. Euclase said absolutely not.
Man, he almost had it. That was really close.
And now Euclase getting up like he's supposed to get up, but he's not. He is actually playing Ash Greninja.
Yeah.
Gotta sit back down.
He'll see us eventually. Or he'll figure it out.
He'll realize it.
We'll be alright.
A little bit.
Alright, Euclase wants to get a drink of water, so...
We are going to take probably a couple minutes.
Probably.
Just to make sure that he's well hydrated.
Hydration is important.
I believe we're going to go for a couple of ads.
Probably, maybe. You're probably going to see some ads spawn on the screen any moment.
Somewhere around this area right now.
Let's try these ads.
Alright. Wait, can they hear us? I think I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself. Hey guys, how's it going? Can they hear us? Yeah, they can hear us.
Alright, remember, brought to you by Battle for the East.
Yes.
2019.
Tekken World Tour. Man, I wish Pokken had a World Tour.
It is in Atlantic City on October 4th through 6th, 2019.
Nice.
Use the discount code BFE for $5 off your ticket.
$5 goes a long way.
All right, and Dynamic Custom Beadworks, you see them all over the place. You see him with the big hat. Use promo code COREVALUES for 25% off your next order.
I love it, dude.
For all your Capcom-based sprites.
Combat and Network. This is the stream that is bringing you this.
Go ahead and donate to them. Donate at KombatNetwork.com. Do these guys a follow. Check out their website. They probably stream Mortal Kombat based on that name.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat game coming out. How do you think about it? How do you feel
I saw it. Looks pretty neat.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat just because it's like...
I'm not a fan of the physics of that game.
Yeah.
Or the hit sounds in that game aren't my cup of tea.
See, me, it's more the fact that people are exploding and there's like blood and guts everywhere. But yeah, that too.
I mean, to be fair, that's the appeal for some people. So
I guess, yeah.
that's not my thing, but I respect that is some people's thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a horror movie junkies like fighting game.
I mean, wasn't the last Mortal Kombat didn't have horror junkies in it?
I don't know.
Like, didn't it have like Freddy?
I think it did. Yeah, it did.
Mr. Kruger.
They had a bunch of. They had like Predator from Alien vs Predator or something.
Would you call that a horror movie?
No, they had Alien. No, it's not a horror movie. I'm just saying they had like a bunch of characters.
No, I know.
But yeah.
All right, so you're gonna get
Speaking of a bunch of characters, Ash.
Oh yeah, that guy. He went through a different character every round against Rokso.
Yeah.
There was not a single same character going in. And he's going right for
not gonna go for the slash mirror. I respect
that.
It.
Is not a fun match of the slash mirror. He's going to go for Mewtwo, who has quite a lot of health and actually has a lot, has some moves to deal with against him, especially being able to use a Cycle Cut to kind of get an approach in, making sure he can't just do things full screen and kind of put the pressure on. Hyper Beam as well does counter pierce full screen, so he does try to do some full screen shenanigans. He can just Hyper Beam through, go for the victory, throw the beams. He just lets the homing attack rip, and Euclase not doing anything to stop it. Sometimes not doing anything is the mix.
Oh,
and there
and
it is.
Hyper Beam.
Like I said, you can't do things full screen. You just can't be belligerent again.
Another
full screen Hyper Beam.
I feel like he wants another one, but he knows that Euclase won't let him have it.
He's gonna do it. I know. I know Ash Greninja. He's gonna do it.
He wants it, but he can't when he's in his face like that.
He does get the grab, which doesn't do a lot of damage because he doesn't have the attack buff, and there is some fly here. I just smacked. It is now gone. And that forward Y winning him this phase. Eevee giving him that attack buff he needs. He goes for the crit confusion.
Barrier with so many. Barrier has too many active frames, bro. Barrier has all the active frames.
And the thing is, you can cancel it at different times too. You can cancel it early, you can cancel it late, you can cancel it in the middle, you can cancel it fashionably late.
Such a versatile move.
He tried to challenge it with his homing attack, and going again, crit confusion into the 6X. JY.
What's a block button, dude? Why would you ever block when you can just block but with damage?
Again, this confusion is taking him miles.
Man, I guess you could say Euclase is pretty confused right now.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's chip,
It does a lot of damage and chip damage. And shield damage.
Yep.
A red shield on Euclase is actually not the best thing in the world for him. Or anyone, for that matter.
4Y? Into burst? Probably another 4Y.
He does go for that Eevee, so he does have the light stick contest it. And he gets the crit confusion again. That just, again, seems to be the matchup here is crit confusion. Why use anything else? Why use many move when few move do trick?
Few move do trick. Some chip.
Oh, okay, go. This man is confusioning just as much as Euclase is 4Ying.
I think more, actually. And he's dead?
He just goes for the fire punch. He doesn't want to try to miss input in with that, the jump instant air JY when he can just press a single button.
You can just hop right in there.
Not optimal damage, but at that point, when you have 4 health left, you don't really need to optimize it.
Yeah.
Go for the easy route. Why make it flashy?
Mash that button. Going into game number 2, let's find out what adjustments Euclase is going to be making.
Menacingly walking forward from both characters, goes ahead and gets the crit from the King Shield, conversion into homing 1 to the Sacred Sword.
Lots of pressure and attack buff in the corner.
That is such a stare down.
He wants the barrier. And he got the barrier.
He did get it, and I think Euclase finally wised up to how to deal with that. And he can't let go of anything because of how that works. In fact, actually, if he neutral jumped, he might have been able to get out of it.
Yeah. Ash playing safe, though. I respect it.
He goes the Fire Spin, gets a bit of shield pressure here. So the Fire Spin does not do any chip damage, as it's not a special move.
Yep. But does a good amount of shield damage.
And it does give him some pressure on Oki. Make sure that he can't belligerently press buttons on Wake Up.
Yep. It's really nice for consistency's sake. Good punish.
Again, we do a Fire Spin. Yeah, we are.
That's a lot of shield damage.
Again!
And, oh, I don't know what that was supposed to be.
I think because he was kind of airborne, you didn't get the hitbox properly.
Very good job keeping him out right now.
Ash Greninja playing very fine on the footsie game, and so is Euclase.
Toes.
Both of them are trying to go for it, but the confusion was just out of range. And again, 4Y being a fantastic tool, not only a poke tool, not only a combo tool, but a whiff punish tool.
4Y, a win a tournament tool. Win the whole tournament.
DI 4Y.
Do it yourself 4Y. And the grab. Abusing them plus frames.
There's quite a lot of damage, but less damage than if you press the button and got hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll take those. Unfortunately, that move, you really can't contest it. It comes out way too fast and kind of recovers fast enough for it. And unfortunately, the CA from Mewtwo isn't going to do the trick at all because he's airborne. And again, because it's just straight up a ground hitbox, Aegis floats a lot in a lot of his moves, like that 5X where he spins around the shield.
I noticed one huge adjustment Euclase made there was the baiting. He said, I don't know if we're going to bury or not. And when I seem to be trying to oak you directly, you seem to always be getting it right. So I'm going to back up and let you bury yourself and then punish you.
Yeah, press the buttons because when you get the barrier, there's a point where you have to let go of it and now you have some sort of reaction you can possibly do.
Yep.
So the thing is that Ash Greninja needs to adapt by not pressing buttons on Wake Up, and now we're going to go back full cycle of once, Euclase is used to him not pressing buttons on Wake Up, he can press buttons on Wake Up again.
Yeah.
It's a cycle. Well,
yeah,
it's an adaptation. There we go. Using the low stance.
We were talking about earlier. Yeah.
Finally, Euclase. Lean back.
Lean.
Do the rock away. Getting the Iron Head into the attack, going for the 2X. Just immediately jump and gyro ball, which does is quite a meaty hitbox. You really can't get much conversion off of it, but it is there. And we get the barrier into the Drain Punch instead. Another option route that you can do off of that barrier that he has.
Iron Head, because they made his homing attack special cancelable for no reason at all. Oh,
look at that route.
That is sick combo. Just
I actually like that route a lot because now I'm putting Mewtwo back into the corner.
But I don't think it matters because he's dead.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, yep.
And Ash Greninja looking strong again.
So again, I appreciate the effort from Euclase. I'm going to put you against the corner, but combos happen. You take damage.
Yep.
Wait, that just completely outright beats it? Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know. The only one hitting the grab is like the classic Mewtwo thing.
Classic tick throw, man. Oh, beautiful awareness.
Great from Ash Greninja. And again, Ash Greninja this isn't his first rodeo. Ash Greninja did get second at the World Championship back in 2018. And he's going to just go for the CA to punish that homing attack hit 3.
4Y.
You can't press an Aaron button here because the 4Y he can press burst and it would do a lot of damage. And this is the better route here because now he's in field phase, so now it's not as easy and not as pressure heavy on this one. Like again,
get the chip.
Not only special cancel, you can burst cancel.
Yeah, why not? Oh, wants the shield break to take away the meter. I like it. Though I personally would have taken the round. The round's probably a little better. Let's see if he regrets it.
This is going to be a regret. Not quite.
Oh!
How did that reach?
Just the tippity-toppity.
No one expected that interaction to go the way it did.
Bro, he tickled him toes.
Let's go, Rokso.
He tickled like...
Yo, Elliot Ash Greninja's reaction, man. He's like,
look at that. He's like, I don't...
He's like, nah.
He didn't even think he got that one.
It's crazy. But he did, and he's also one game away from meeting
Rokso back in
Grand Finals, yeah.
This would be like one of the first times Euclase wouldn't be in Grands for the longest time.
Yeah.
He wasn't even Winners Finals.
Yeah. Euclase actually told me that he seems to do better and feel more confident when he comes into Grands for loser side. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like an attitude thing, but yeah.
The problem here is even if he's coming in through losers, he's going through the gauntlet, playing losers final, losers semis, then finals. Then if he does win Grands, after now he has to make this a game 5 losers finals at the best case scenario here. Actually, the only case scenario. That was fantastic!
I love
he waited for it to make sure that Euclase would go ahead and try to parry it. He baited the parry, got the grab. which got the crit punish on it with the attack boost too.
I love the patience. Oh, gonna
V
get
for
caught.
victory.
Oh,
too slow off of it.
A little too slow. He needed a little more distance.
Tiny bit more distance, and actually would have been in Ash Greninja's favor if he did do that.
Oh yeah, that would have been a lot of damage. Blocking in time, gonna take that attack buff though. Euclase looking strong.
He's just gonna let it go.
Why not? It's not like he's gonna get that.
The thing is, I think you
anyways.
can side dash that if he's charging it. Because that homing attack doesn't have a lot of good tracking on it. Oh my god, remember, you have low battery on your controller.
Watch out.
Watch out. Plug it back in.
Oh,
That was a fantastic read on that because Aegis Slashes usually dash after the 5X, usually
Yeah.
forward or backward. And reading the forward or predicting the forward, rather, goes ahead and gets the grab and gets out of that dual phase scenario. And unfortunately, not too close for the barrier confusion, but he gets the homing attack anyway.
Anyways. But it's good. Yo, he's plus on whiff.
Both have that attack boost.
Another 4Y?
Oh!
I think he did confusion and it moved his hurt box into the grab. I think that's what happened.
The thing is, yeah, he did confusion a little too late. If he instantly went to confusion, it might have actually still hit him out of the grab.
Maybe.
Even though grabs do beat, you know, blue
I don't know.
armor moves.
I think he just had to let that barrier go. Either way, oh, look at the character switch. I don't know. The Mewtwo's been doing him really well this far. Even though it's game 5, if I were him, I'd stick to his guns. Maybe just a support switch.
I think he's just icing him.
Maybe. It's not a bad idea.
You know, making sure to kill any momentum Euclase has. This is now 2-2 game 5 scenario.
Yep. Talking about something. Something about a controller?
It is boiling hot back
Yeah,
there.
I'm dying. I'm out of water. I'm melting. Somebody save me.
Oh, there's
Oh,
water
we
in
have
the
cooler?
Oh my god!
No!
Let me get one because
Wait. There's water? There's
Hawaiian Punch?
Yo, hold on. We need this. Oh my lord, I wasn't ready. And it's like wet, dude. Feel the
oh
water.
my god!
It's so good.
Look at we got
Yo,
Hawaiian Punch here,
oh
and we got
man.
flavors. We got fruit juicy red and
or
orange
fruit juicy
ocean.
red? Oh yes, dude. This is so good.
I would like a water though.
All right, let's get the water.
Poland Spring. This is the good water.
Man, this cooler is so good. Thanks, guys. You're the best. I'm probably gonna drink this Hawaiian Punch too, but hey, thanks, man.
Oh, this is way too drippy.
And
What was that sound effect? I heard your sips.
I'm thirsty, man.
This is the kind of man who like eats with his mouth open.
Bro, man, when I'm at work, I'll make like a honkin' sandwich, like my pre-lunch
Are you honking while you eat it too?
I'll like, I'll just devour that sandwich. Oh, yes.
Some ASMR from Mr. White Chocolate here, but we're going against that game.
I'm not going to do that. Round number 1, the final game. Another barrier, but Euclase.
Both characters being able to not get out of it, but he's able to punish the end of that dash from the shield state, which does have a lot of end lag into it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, a dropped combo from Ash Greninja, but Ash Greninja realizing that he can just go ahead and back up out of the scenario, 4Y blocking any attempts at that, and he decides to 2X underneath and using the 4Y as an approach tool, which is another thing to add to the massive list of what can 4Y do to you. It's your movement. Look at that.
It's your car,
love
it's your
that.
house, it's your wife, it's your kids. It's 4Y is life.
It's your wife, it's your kids, it's your car, it's your house.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't remember from last time, we do in fact have a low battery.
Ash Greninja going for that homing attack again, getting forward, deciding to just give him some space instead of putting pressure on the wall. Unfortunately, that CA not doing him any justice here because he's airborne during that 5X. That's not going to kill him, but it is going to do quite a lot of damage.
That's such a turnaround. Oh my lord, I was not ready.
Neither was Ash Greninja.
That would have grabbed me. I got grabbed from back here at the booth.
You got grabbed in a different game.
That's crazy. Euclase, 1 round away with the meter.
Instant drain punch going, punishing that dash back.
Oh, huh.
He's going to be very careful about how he does these CAs because of how Euclase can just go into an airborne state with 5x or 2,
Yeah. No punish there?
He does hit the little 8x from the shield form, which is just a tiny somersault upward. It's like,
yeah, it looks
imagine if
attack,
shield form 4Y is so bad, even though it's 8x.
Yeah, right.
They look the same.
Shield form 4Y. That's crazy.
It's what it is.
I guess.
It's a boneless 4Y.
Boneless. Yeah.
And look at the pressure Euclase has with this, burst on deck. Only halfway down, but this is going to be a speed boost. Not going to hit anything off that burst attack, which does give him some solace here. But unfortunately, that is going to knock.
And he's dead.
That is dead. That is it. Euclase taking Ash Greninja down off of the run back here. Ash Greninja was, again, 1 round away from taking this. Just like, again, with the match with Rey. Yep. Ray was 1 round away from taking it from Euclase.
That seems to be
ran back.
That seems to be Euclase's mantra here. He's just been, down a little bit and then down a lot, and then it looks almost like it's the other person's game, and then he just kind of takes it, and then he takes it with force.
This man recovered from a double perfect.
Yeah, he's been doing it all day.
There's usually not recovery from that.
Yep. But we're about to go into grand finals. I'm excited for this. It's the run back between Euclase and Rokso. And
surprisingly, the run back not being winners finals.
Yeah, they have a long set history, but just between everything locals to majors and all that. And I know that Euclase has been very consistently beating Rokso.
But Rokso,
however, yes, Rokso took him out in winners. So this looks like a new set. But again, as I said, Euclase says that he likes to fight from the loser side. I don't know, he just feels that momentum. He's warm, whereas Roxo's been sitting for a while, a little cold. So he's
even
though
that
advantage?
He is warm, he is worn.
Yeah.
Just playing 2 sets and all of them going to final game.
Nah, man.
Game 3, round 3, game 5, round 5, round 3. So now he has to do it again, and now he has to do this in 10 matches, whereas Rokso only needs 5.
Yep.
So if Rokso really wants to do it, Rokso can essentially, try to make some war of attrition completely.
Yeah, wear him out.
Wear him out, and then just, finish him off at the end of second set. No, that's not Rokso's style, but he can if he wants to.
He's playing Garchomp. He's always in your face.
It's always the Garchomp, that rushdown character, that Brian Fury.
Nah, Dragunov.
Oh, she's gonna...
Wait. All right, we're having a commentator switch for the grand finals. Are you? Hey.
We are getting a quick, hot
quick
swap.
Switch, real quick hot swap. Say hi to Sandy. Love you guys. Bye.
There's a little miscommunication there. It was a little too late for that one, but as long as the match does not start and Sandy's on the microphone, we are all good. Are you here, Sandy?
Yes, I am here.
All right, perfect. We made it just in time, ready for that fight. So we're going to see this again. We did see Rokso take this completely over and winners winners bracket. Let's see if he can do this again and see if Euclase can adapt in time.
Rokso looked like he was trying to make a little bit of progress trying to push Euclase against the wall, but right now it seems like it's a bit of middle ground until this point here.
The 4Y, a fantastic tool from Garchomp. If you try doing anything, he'll use that meaty 4Y, then run cancel and complete that combo path from Garchomp has.
Wow, really good from Euclase to actually dodge that counter, but not a second time, even though the mist was still surrounding him.
He did have the perfect block on him, but Rokso was able, to get through that perfectly fine. And that parry's going to put him against the wall! Just a lot of damage. Well, would have been a lot of damage if he continued the whole combo.
Well,
he's
still trapped. And he does have the attack boost right now, so he's going to just try and see if he could possibly get Rokso to cave in. Going to use Burst.
He does have that meter. He does have that Burst, and Rokso still has this Magia, so if he does activate it, so if he does indeed win this phase, he would be able to... Oh, no! That's pretty bad. He cannot offer to lose this phase, because if he does, he doesn't have the health to continue, as he didn't.
And the thing is, he couldn't even pull out Miss Magius at that point because it would have been a trade that would have ended up being a detriment, causing him to actually lose the entire
It wouldn't have been a trade at all. If he's too close, it would have been a complete punish. And he was able to use that full homing attack to shield break because Mismagius would have covered every conceivable option from that point forward because that counter-piercing properties off of Mismagius. I cannot words today.
It's been a really long day, and you're already doing a really good job commentating.
Thank you.
One small little mismatch in words, no one's going to really notice
It's all
that.
good.
Yeah,
Rokso now having the full meter. But Euclase is at such low health, it would be a waste if Rokso did indeed go for it.
Euclase trying to go for the cancel there, and Dig just completely calling him out as Euclase really didn't know what option to go for.
I think Euclase might have tried to parry Dig because looking at Rokso, he was either one of two options. He either tried to parry Dig or he expected Rokso to cancel early.
Very rarely did Rokso actually cancel it because he knows that if Euclase tried to DP and use the tornado upward, his Dig beats that. And still gets the full combo off of that collection of attacks.
And now it's in the corner, and that's very bad because now he goes for that Sandstorm!
And that's a lot of damage. They both have full resources, though. Who's going to be using them first?
Rokso's going to make sure he has to activate Burst as late as possible to make sure he has the advantage on here. Can he stay in the air long enough?
Yes, he can.
Or he just jumps backward, punishes with a regular 5x into drill.
And still has Euclase pinned up against the wall. Doesn't optimize on it, though.
He's able to get out, and there is half of Rokso's health gone with a single 5x punish from a Sharpie place in Burst.
And he was able to actually keep himself from that red health for a little bit longer.
Is that a perfect block?
It is. That was something that Rokso is really well known for. Almost nearby notorious at this point.
Yes, and usually he does like perfect block, like homing attack or perfect block 4Y, but I've never seen perfect block Burst.
That's actually a really good play by Rokso.
Is he on the phone?
I think something happened. By the look on his face, it's got to be something.
Are we phoning a friend? Is this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire all of a sudden?
I highly doubt it because Roxo's the one that had the lead out.
No coaching.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's a coach on the other end. That does not look like a coach. And if it is, it's a miserable coach. Rokso should get his money back.
Rokso, the secret agent, going and getting him, orders from HQ what to do, taking out the.
Apparently, he's troubleshooting somebody's mishap with an HDMI cable.
Oh yeah, that's a definite possibility.
I mean, it could actually be a work thing. He works in HVAC actually. So
oh yeah, that's true.
Maybe something happened.
And then that's the last minute on call, but it seems like he's multitasking.
Is he really gonna play and call at the same time? Rokso, are you gonna flex this hard?
If he really does end up making it through, that's gonna be something quite. I don't know if that would be remarkable or just insulting at the same time. Oh no, I think he's okay.
Oh, it is. I did hear an HDMI. That was right.
Oh, so they do need an HDMI cord?
I just heard the word HDMI come from Rokso.
Okay.
His brother had an emergency, and he needed to connect his laptop with something, and he doesn't have it. So
nice.
Anyway,
dear.
I think we're back.
We are indeed back. Rokso is indeed.
Shout out to the extra commentator who's been helping the stream run so smoothly, keeping us up to date with everything going on. Beating that flash cannon with Dig into a DP.
That drill is just as good as a move as H/Slash's 4Y. You guys know what it does? It is anti-iron properties. It's the fact it's not minus unless you do the grounded version. The fact that you just go into it, it's a combo, path. It's a combo ender. It breaks a lot of things through. It's an anti-air tool. So it's the thing that like guard traps will charge a lot. You'll see guard trap kind of charge into the state. He would kind of look closed a little bit.
Yeah.
Has Rokso holding the X button and releasing it, which is indeed the command for that drill.
And the fact that he's able to do it so well shows a lot of practice actually clawing for that button to make sure that he can still complete everything else he needs to.
There is no clawing with this man's fingers. That man is indeed fat fingering that 100%, which is why he actually does not use a Hori pad because he can't.
Oh, button change?
He can't actually do that on the Hori pad. He has to use the Pro Controller to do that properly.
Even with that little bit of trying to hold down the X, it didn't seem to work well to his advantage.
Not in that round. That was entirely Euclase round.
Completely snuffed it out, but decided to use Mismagius early. Gets a little bit of pressure and an attack boost.
He's going to go ahead and just use that extra homing again.
The overhead missing, but he decides to completely jump Sacred Sword. To his benefit, because there is no HP left on Euclase's side.
That was a quarter life Aegislash. Now we're at a third.
Wow.
The thing was, I think Euclase realized he was going for the Stone Edge immediately and canceled it early to make sure that he would not hit it. And now he has the conversion to burst. The Ferrero Rocher, we're going to split that open. We're going to see that hazelnut ganache middle.
That's going to taste real good.
Actually, the term is Gianduja is the term for the hazelnut cream. Gianduja.
Where is that? Where are the origins for that term?
I don't know. I think it's Italian or French.
And we still can't have the Ferrero Rocher 4Y, right?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Oh, go straight to the grab.
He does not care. That walk forward menacing grab is fantastic, especially with the movement of Asia / being so awkward the way it is. Because he doesn't like have an animation, he just kind of floats forward.
Oh, just gonna go straight for the full-on burst. That's a punt. We tried to.
He tried to make sure he didn't take the shield burst or shield damage on it.
But now he's gonna be taking all this chip damage, and the shield break does not matter. Rokso just gonna go ahead and grab him.
I just realized Euclase changed over to Umbreon.
Oh wow.
But the thing is, that's a support Rokso is very familiar with. He's able to do these, dashback baits to make sure that Umbreon, the get off me tool, is whiffed and then can punish it with the 5x drill.
Right. So that means that if Euclase decides to use Umbreon, it's definitely going to have to be like a really well-read interception like that.
He used it for the pressure to make sure he was stuck on the wall. If he tried pressing a button, he would have gotten punished. And now he can't actually crit if he wanted to.
That's definitely going to be a really tough uphill battle for Rokso, as the only resource he has is Ninetales. It's going to be enough to keep Euclase away. Going to try and optimize on it.
Oh god, this damage is real.
That is already half of Euclase's health gone, and plus rage. If Rokso plays perfectly, he can still make it back from this.
He only needs one more read or one more attack to get through, but then so does Euclase.
Yeah. Oh no, that was what he needed. Oh.
Unfortunately, he did the 5x drill, which is the unsafe one. There are two drills. I mean, people have been playing this game for a while, but there are two versions of the drill. The one that is 3 hard hits is the unsafe version, but you can combo off of it. The other one is the safe version, which is 3 rapid succession hits, and that one's actually safe.
And how do their buttons vary in terms of like what needs to be input?
I think one is 5x and one is 4x, or it was 6x. I know 5x is the hard one. I don't know if it was 6x or 4x, but I know it's one of the directional inputs for the other one.
Okay. So now that makes sense. Try to go for the rush down again.
The meaty 4Y, getting out of that. Like, it's such a fantastic tool to punish. If you think your opponent is doing something, if you're in neutral state, 4Y is a fantastic move to just sort of meaty out whatever they're doing. And then convert.
Really nice using Dig to actually get rid of that enhanced blade.
The double dive kick, baiting out Euclase's grab.
That was really fast, too, because it didn't look like Rokso was barely off the ground, but he was able to recognize that it was basically just a turn base that Euclase was trying for.
There is no minimum height to do dive kicks, so you just sort of tumble in the ground.
Trying to drag him back in, it did not work, as it's just a clash.
I like how Rokso hid behind Ninetales' Will-O-Wisp again to make sure that if the V for victory comes out, it actually would have gotten eaten up by the Will-O-Wisp.
Pretty much anything gets snuffed out by Will-O-Wisp, and Rokso actually knows this, and plus it's also a good pressure tool as well. Goes for the rawest DP. No correction from Euclase.
The thing is, a lot of people try to punish the drill either with an attack. The problem is that it can change direction so quickly that your input's going to be different. I think the best punish or best course of action is anything that is an 8Y or an 8XY A or a 2YXA.
In regards to Garchomp?
In regards to Garchomp punishing drill, because those will autocorrect all the time.
Okay.
You don't have to hold or rely on a direction, you get the proper punish on it. Or grab.
Oh, he was able to that JY.
My goodness.
But he was not able to fully confirm off of it. Can Euclase make something from this? Yes, he can, but he just lost his attack boost. Does not matter. Just going to use his shield to actually shove Rokso away. And the knockout.
That did like 90 damage. Just straight up. So that was fantastically smart of Rokso going for that JY, which when both characters are in burst, it is still considered a heavy, you don't really care. And then was able to knock him out of his burst and then try to go for his own, got the shield break, and then not quite the optimal punish from Euclase on that one for the damage. Because he wasn't able to phase shift off of that. It gave Rokso a second chance to go ahead and win, and he did. And Rokso is now 1 game away from taking this entire tournament. Euclase needs to win 2 more just to get a chance to win the tournament again for the reset.
And that's going to mean that there's going to be probably going to need to be a few changes, and it seems like Rokso
perfect block Stone Edge.
I feel like he did, but at the same time, I don't think that Rokso was actually close enough to make Stone Edge a punish. It didn't seem that way. Gonna go with the cancel. Rokso was actually ready for it. Just going to go ahead and shove him back to the wall. No parry here. That is not enough to knock out, but that's enough to actually make Euclase a little wary about his next choice.
Parry is only as good as the prediction is. As much as it will, block all attacks coming in time it right, if you do nothing, you're a sitting duck.
Yeah. And the thing is, Rokso is at least patient enough, and he's been very aware of Aegislash's tools.
This is the exact same deja vu scenario that just happened before. He's going to go put Ninetales out to make sure he's now stuck on the wall, but now he also has to be careful about Umbreon. Flash cannon, putting him down, locking him down, doing a little bit of chip. That 4Y is going to do a little bit.
Oh, try to cancel that one. And the V for victory just cutting right through the original neutral Y. Oh, that is going to hurt.
That's a lot of damage. And now both characters have burst that quote-unquote, thank you H2, full stick of butter.
That's true. He was actually able to draw out Euclase's burst, but not his Umbreon.
Nothing gives me more joy than people who perfect block and then run away.
Oh my wow, just calling him out. That's not enough to knock him out, but Rokso may not even want to use his burst. That's it.
Rokso.
That's it. Just a simple grab to just call out Euclase to finish the tournament.
Red Tigger coming in from behind, trying to give Rokso a pep, and Rokso none of it. So congratulations to Rokso closing that out, which is actually, a first. Well, he did it twice this tournament. Was the first time. Usually, Euclase has the victory over Rokso every time.
Yeah.
And so Rokso is able to not beat his demon once, but twice.
That's actually fantastic.
Shadows die twice.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of Sekiro right there.
How did you like the game so far?
I have not played it.
Oh, do you want to? I mean, you used the reference.
I used the reference. It was there.
It was there, but it's not a game that you're really looking into right now. Maybe.
All right, so Rokso just wants to be interviewed. That wasn't a question or a request. That was a demand, so I'm going to have Rokso get on the mic.
All right.
It was fun commentating that grand finals with you.
Even though it was very short-lived, likewise. Always good. We'll keep in touch.
It's actually the first time in a while a grand finals has been... yeah, usually grand finals goes to like game 10, and you just shot that down. You just completely shut it down. Not only did you beat your demon once, but twice this time.
All right.
All right.
Before we even start anything, let me get into a little thing real quick.
All right.
It seems that people have kind of forgotten like who's who in the community.
So who are you?
Who am I? I'm Rokso. I've been playing this game for 3.5 years. I'm one of the most consistent players, I would say. Always top, like 90% of my tournaments I've top 8'd.
What's the number for you?
What's
the number for your place most of the time? 5th?
What? How many times I placed 5th?
Yeah,
too many times.
Especially at qualifiers?
Yeah, I placed 5th once and I placed 2nd the other time.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So let's get off that subject. So just remember that, like, I exist. Because apparently people forget who I am. Like,
this man ran Destiny. This man ran his own major.
I ran my own major and I top 8 in my own major. So now go on. I just needed to say that.
So in this entire tournament, what do you think was like the hardest match that you did between everyone here? Would you say
I don't want to say it's. I don't want to say this with disrespect, but like my hardest match was definitely my first one.
Who's that?
Soul Guitarist.
That is actually not a fun matchup with Shandy.
It is not, especially with Soul Guitarist being semi out of practice, but also being one of the most knowledgeable players of who I am as a player, because he knows my tendencies. Me and him are practice partners at one point. So I don't want to say no disrespect to Euclase or Ash Greninja or anyone else who I played, but Soul Guitarist was definitely the hardest match of the day. It went down to the wire. So
I didn't see it. Unfortunately, both pools were not streamed, so we didn't get to watch any of the craziness happen.
There was a lot of craziness this tournament.
Like Jam taking over Steph Mickey was not expected at all.
I didn't expect that at all.
I mean, the match there, but Steph Mickey was taking down me, Flegar, Puppy Havoc, Ray, and NCB, and then Jam comes in here. That's Suiku, and that just comes in
and just jams him.
I mean, Jam's been doing a lot better recently.
Jam's doing. When you get jammed, it's actually not an insult anymore. Back then it was kind of an insult, but now it's actually when you get jammed, you you got beat by Jam. Like, that's actually like a compliment now because to Jam.
Indeed, and we got some other people going on. In fact, there were some matches earlier as well, like Sundula making top 8 as well. That was expected. And then Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom again making another splash for himself.
I know. I think this is his first top 8 or second top 8.
Third.
No,
he didn't make top 8 at Destiny, so second top 8.
Second top 8.
But he did have a very good run at Destiny, taking down Jin. He did he also took Coach Steve. He also got top 8 at Winter Brawl.
I think Winter Brawl was his first top 8.
Yes. And now
he's a god.
This man.
He's a god. Let's be real. He comes in like.
He reminds me of Kamo. He just sort of comes in, doesn't really interact with people, and just does very good.
And the thing is, like, he's a nice person too. Like, when you do interact with him, he's like, oh, he's a cool dude. And he's like, just keeps himself, and then just bodies people.
He has a full, Chinese lunch menu of characters too. This man has like a Gengar. This man has a Machamp. This man has a lot in his pocket.
But enough about the people who aren't sitting here.
Yes. So.
Just real quick because they want to leave too. So
that's fair. So another question I have for you: how did you feel, shutting down Euclase not once but twice?
That felt nice. I'm not gonna lie. After Burnside Brawl, where he got the grand finals reset.
That is that was like a year ago.
That was a year, and it was exactly a year ago. It happened in April. And I haven't beaten him. I have beaten him like one other time in 2018, and then I haven't beaten him in 2019 until today.
And actually,
same with Ash Greninja.
Oh yeah, I remember we actually talked about how Ash Greninja beat you at the
Destiny.
No, was it? Well,
Destiny and Summer Jam.
Yes,
2 years ago.
In this exact same room, but on the other side. It was over.
It was over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Well, you didn't let him take it the second time. You gave him no mercy.
Yeah. Oh, ROKSO. Sorry. I don't rock. No, I'm just rock. Anything else?
I really don't have anything on the top. Kind of that match spoke for itself. You just sort of put the pressure on Euclase. One thing I actually noticed between both Euclase and Ash Greninja's Sword and Shield is that a lot of them like to stay in shield very often, and sometimes just raw grabs will work. Even though 4Y is the typical move that will grab break, it'll do all that, everything for you. Some of them just don't want to press it because if they're not if they're not with the attack buff, they tend to be very defensive.
Yeah.
They won't go for that 4Y. They won't go for 5X or raw anything.
Without the attack buff, they are
a sitting duck.
Without the attack buff, they're not even a sitting duck. They're very, like you said, defensive. I'm not going to throw the insult word that I usually throw out when they don't have an attack buff, but I will say that they are definitely very like you said, defensive. I don't have any other word to say.
So one question I had, we talked about on commentary, was that a lot of people use him as Magius to sort of put pressure on someone in front of you. I've also seen things for relieving pressure like Snivy. Now, I think a support we were talking about to kind of hit both was Mimikyu. What do you think of using Mimikyu, especially against a character like Aegislash? If you use that instead of
Miss Magius?
Yes.
Mimikyu is also another good choice. So the problem is it doesn't counter pierce. So once the thing how you were using it was very well because you approached with it and you forced him to either try to break your grab because you were going for grabs, and if you try to break your grab, he would have got hit by the Mimikyu. It's a good setup. And if he takes the grab, then he takes the grab. And if he doesn't take the grab, he gets a double debuff and all that stuff. But the problem is, if you mistime it at all, he could King Shield, he could counter, and obviously, that's situational. You made it work.
The thing is, I also noticed is you probably use Mismagius more because you also switch between Ninetales and Mismagius. So you might as well just choose whichever one in the scenario is better. Do you want the rushdown or do you want the pressure relief? Because you also use Ninetales to lock him in the corner and waste his burst.
That's what I usually do with Ninetales. Ninetales, usually I always go for a Mismagius first, and then I run standard cheer. So if I lose or if I win, Ninetales is ready to go. And usually in the second round, I don't get burst, but they may. And if that's the case, then I just throw Ninetales out in field and let the burst waste. Because they can't do. Yeah, the last 8 seconds in field. And dual 3 seconds.
Does it really last 8 seconds?
8 seconds in field.
Wow.
And that's a great way to stall out.
That's a very good stall, especially if you have them in the corner. You just throw that on, you just walk away.
You can put yourself in a corner and just let it up. He can't do anything.
Also,
I think the stream died. You tripped the stream, and now we're dead. Really?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
either way.
Anyway,
what do you? Not they lost. Give me it.
No,
actually,
Give me it right now.
hold on. Before, let me see that.
It's my 4Y.
All right, it's his 4Y.
Yeah,
but the thing is, Garchomp's 4Y.
Garchomp beaten 4Y.
To be fair,
so get it out of here.
Your 4Y, you had your own 4Y.
I'm not 4Y.
You had your own 4Y. You're using it to meaty out a lot of his counter moves entirely. You waited till like the last couple seconds of it, then you went for the 4Y to not counter pierce it, but break through it.
Yeah.
And then go ahead for the full combo. You did it quite often against Euclase, who holds CA on everyone a lot. Yes, that is a habit.
So go ahead and bring in your 4Y now. Who? Oh my God. What? White chocolate.
Hey, it's white chocolate. White chocolate's got some white chocolate. It's actually not white chocolate. It's hazelnut chocolate.
On behalf of the 4Y gang, Mr. Rokso the Savage, we present to you your trophy. 4Y Aurora shares.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, I guess I'm keeping it. That's fine, too. This has been a message brought to you by the 4Y gang. Also, please submit your mashup charts, chandeliers.
I think we got to go.
All right, I think we're going to leave on that note, as there is nothing I could say after that sort of salvage this conversation in the slightest.
Yep.
So that'll be a good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Kombat Network.
Thank you for tuning in. Kombat Network, thank you for streaming for us. And
our pleasure.
Yeah, that's about it, right?
Everyone, if you want to, never mind. We are Kombat Network. We are
with a K.
With a K.
And let me just show one more time, upcoming in October.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go to this. Battle
for the East.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that. That's in Atlantic City.
Yes.
Are we cut out?